Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday. So glad you're with us. This is always the day of the week that we celebrate Must See Monday and the markdowns that we bring all throughout the next 3 hours. But today is extremely special because we get to continue an event that just started on Saturday morning, which has carried through the weekend. And now, proud to say, we get to continue that event here tonight, which is our very, very special celebration of you all, which is really what it's all about today, as always. But a little extra special discounting going on today because we have our customer appreciation event going on. So this is where big sale, everything on sale, including our brand new items for you. But this gets better. We've got an incredible 10% off additional of all the discounts I bring on the air. You get to take 10% off additionally off everything else. And then, of course, this is what's so cool about it. Sometimes, and most of the time, when discounts get that deep, it has to be a final sale. That is not what this event is about. This is still going to give new callers the opportunity. We know our veteran shoppers know what we're all about, but there's a lot of new shoppers by the dozens and dozens every single day. So what we are also allowing is a full money back return privilege, which we usually have, just usually not when it's a sale to this magnitude. But that is what this event is about, is really the freedom to shop whatever you love with the confidence to know that if it's not exactly right for you when you get it at home, because it may not be about, again, sometimes a piece might just be too large for you or something. It's just one of those things where we want to make sure you have the comfort and ease of shopping from home and shop whatever you like, including the really important items, which are, sometimes those more significant purchases like our museum pieces, because after all, that is where you save the most money, is on those museum pieces. 10% off sale. It means you can save up to we can save you up to $10,000 on an item. So there are specialty ideas all throughout the show. It's a lot of brand new. We've been fielding requests, all the way up to the very last. I can speak for myself. I was responding to requests here via email in the last 10 seconds. So this is a really important opportunity to get requests in. Leanne, I've got what you're looking for. We've got Stephen, your ruby ring is here. Just say the word when you'd like to see it. Mary asked for a ring with rubies and sapphires and diamonds. Oh my. Mary, we've got that for you. And also we've got the bangle. Joe, I know, wanted to see one of our famous bangles that actually has not been here in this event yet. It's kind of amazing that we haven't seen it yet. It's going to be a very special designer style, which is still, I think, it's still one of our best sellers all time. But it's also going to be the really important way to get a bold bangle done in diamonds, burnished into the design. You might remember this one. It's got the 77 points in the diamonds, just among the 7 stones, and that is going to be in our solid gold. That's going to be here, and that's a unisex style, so really an appropriate piece for just about everybody. So that's coming up as well in the show, as well as the ring to match. And then we've got some big blowouts on wheels. So you name it, we got it. It's a special night to be shopping, that's for sure. So all you have to do is, now if I didn't read your name off and you're like, I got a request too, then that's important too. Get those in. That's why our phone number is right there. And speaking of the phone number, you want to have us on your speed dial here tonight, because that is where you are going to obviously see a lot of one-of-a-kind jewelry as usual. And we want to make sure you don't miss out on the values of a lifetime. So all you do is, you don't wait till you see the price necessarily. You dial in as soon as you see the piece that you love, because then it's going to be going out very quickly, and we want you to be able to get that piece first before anybody else does. So that's a little bit of what's happening tonight. We also have the double row Wonder Ring, which is not the original but the medium version, because that we haven't seen yet in this event. Of course, there was the double row in the big version and then the small single row. We're going to bring you the medium version of the double row, which is very popular. We'll have that for you this evening. We've got a lot of special earrings and bracelets and necklaces and pendants, and there are a lot of the blue wing block Ds. It's amazing how we brought those out. So you're actually going to see, like yesterday, some of our very best per carat pricing of all time on the blue wing block Ds. So looking forward to that as well. So again, anything you're looking for, let me know. We're here to help. That's why our operators are here standing by live, so they can help you. We'll run right back in the vault. If it's not something I already have out here, bring it out for you, give you that first dibs, and then you take it and happily go on your jewelry loving way, because that's what it's all about. So big values, even some made in Italy gold that are gold beaded necklaces. You know that style, it's so designer. We've actually got one of each of 3 sizes for you, so we'll see those as well. So even some plain gold, which is anything but plain when you see those necklaces. So a lot to get to, and we better get started. So again, Stephen, Mary, and also Leanne, if you guys want to let me know you're with me first before I show you your one-of-a-kinds, because we don't want them to go to somebody else since you requested them. And as far as the designer bangle, we're going to get to that right around the top of next hour, so only about 55 minutes from now. How have I been talking for 5 minutes? I don't know, but it's time to show some jewelry, right? Even a men's pieces here. So let's get started with an opal pendant. Take a look at this, and we're going to get you started with something really affordable that is one of those fabulous, kind of a free form, yes, to speak of, but it's also going to be this really special blue and green. It's got a trillion, but an elongated shape to it. So it's 1123077. And welcome in day 3 of our customer appreciation event. So this is extremely important. It's going to be 30C77. It's going to be the 85 point on that freeform opal, which looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Lots of blues to the base color, a bright neon green that happens throughout it as well. Hi, Risa. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you got my message. And that's going to be a diamond that is looks like a one-pointer here that's bezel set right above the opal, holding it by the bail. So that's going to be on the top of the pendant, but of course left on screen just so we can get you a close-up look at it. And it's going to be yellow gold only. So here's how we start. Beautiful opal, of course, these freeform black opals. This is out of Australia. So really the best source in the world for opals, and we'll take a look at it here on the hand as well, so you can see what it's going to be about size-wise. You can check that out, so a really good look there. And here is your measurement, and then we'll be showing on the neckline for you. But that's going to be about, let's see, from top to bottom when it's absolutely straight, it's going to be 3/4 of an inch. From top to bottom, again, stays in the yellow gold, so you have nothing to worry about there. It's going to fit. Most standard chains are going to work in this one for you as well, and you can see what it looks like from a distance away. And of course, in that little more shadowed light that we have here, you're seeing even more of the color that we love. And of course, that length is going to depend on the chain length you put it on. So we'll go back up close to it and give you another great look, and we're going to send it out for less than, I tell you, some of these pieces, I kept saying to myself, as I went through all the inventory today, I kept saying over and over and over, gosh, every piece I look at is like that practically free level. It just feels like it's practically free because it's just so incredibly discounted first, and then the extra 10% off. It's like have yourself a field day when it comes to your jewelry shopping, and like a lot of people are doing, maybe even start some holiday shopping if you're so inclined. I mean, we have a lot of affordable, and this one's going to be one of them. Not $9.99, $8.88, $7.77, none of that. We're going to bring it down to one of our most affordable pieces we will see of the event, and it's not even $6.99. We'll blow it out for you. It's only $599. Of course, that's essentially $60 off. You know how to easily take the 10% off. Just imagine the decimal point at the end of the number and move it over to the left 1 digit, and you will get the discount. So $59.90 coming off. If that's $60, essentially, you're going to be getting that one for about $5.39 and 10 cents. So we'll see who's got it. That's a one only. And then again, let me know who wants to see what request, and we'll get to those in the order they come in. And then we have a gents. It's actually one of our Congolese tourmalines. So many of the guys have watched them go by for the ladies and said, what about us? So we've got a gents Congolese tourmaline. We've got a beautiful Paraiba that's really affordable. Wait a minute. Whoa. Something's going on here. You know what? We're going to get to the Paraiba next. No, something's really wrong. Should I take it back, guys, to the inventory department and say, hey, is there a mistake here? Or should I just go ahead and put it on the air now and sell it extra cheap when it's clearly a mistake? Oh my goodness, there is a 1 carat plus Paraiba here. Okay, we're going to show it next. Might as well. I know, we're only 7 minutes in. Let's take a look at this, though. I'm serious. This is one that we had a wheel just yesterday where every single Paraiba sold out. They were all smaller than this size. I mean, what is going on here? One only. This is going to be a little bit wild here. Please dial in early if you've ever wanted a Paraiba that is priced like it's not Paraiba. This is what we have right here, right now. I am not even, I'm just going to sell it before they can actually take it away because this is too good. What we're about to show you is an over 1 carat. Now, if you were with me yesterday, this is no secret. We had pieces that were a lot more money that were all under a carat. They were light 1 carats. They were 96, 97 points in that range. And they sold for more money than where this is going, which is the over 1 carat stone. And it's a carat 07. So 5266 is the number, brand new right now in a very elaborate. I mean, this is deluxe elaborate mounting. You've got a beautiful mounting here that I think we're all going to love. But here's the problem is that there's one only. It's even a round stone. It's a carat 07. It's got a lot of diamond weight at 55 points, which looks like more. And take a look at it. We'll get it out the door. Come on over. And remember, you can actually change the gold color if you want to. We will change it up if you want yellow gold or rose gold. No problem there. But it's going to be our really special 14 karat gold. It's a 107 stone. You have the 55 points in diamonds, and I've never seen a 1 carat price this way in recent decades. So I think you're going to like this one, and call me early. And it's that round cut. It's that beautiful, this is Paraiba. It's actual copper bearing. We know it is. And it's got that beautiful signature color, which is the blue green. It's, I wouldn't say the clarity is perfect, which it never is on a type 3 tourmaline, especially one with copper and manganese content like this has. But let's take a look at it on the hand, and please, oh please, just say sold. Because, you know, I'm thinking about the wheel we had yesterday, which was $39.99. That's the first thing that comes to mind. And they were smaller stones. And what we're going to do is, no, I'm not asking $39.99 on this one. So if anybody would like it, if you already know you love it, you might just like say sold now. I seriously consider, yourself lucky you're here with us right at the beginning, because it's not even $39 or $29.99. And this is just a deal. It's a value. It's just that. It's bright blue greens. It's very, very bright because of the round cutting that it has as well. And it's not going to be even $29.99. This is a value. And keep in mind, when they were $4,000 yesterday for smaller stones, they all sold out in a jiff. Now we're going to bring you a better value than even $29.99. I don't even get what's going on here. And then there's that extra 10% off, which is really going to make this the one that I wish in a perfect world I would have 150 of these rings, and still it probably wouldn't be enough. Let me make sure you're on the lines, ready to go, and it's not going to be $29, $25, even $24.99. There is only one, and if your dream has been to own a Paraiba of a significant size, do you want this one, Tim? Go ahead and say sold, because I will drop that price even further, and we've already got to fight over it, it looks like, so whoever sold first gets it, but it's not even 24, 23, or 22, or 21. $2,000, we're going lower. It's $19.99, and that's an extra 10% off, which you know by now makes that $17.99 and you guys can just say sold. There's a big negotiation going on between two operators. Do you have it? Congratulations, that's sold. Well done. Let's show while we're at it the gents Congolese, because this is that similar color that we talk about all the time, that this mine out of the Congo has a very similar Paraiba-esque color, doesn't it? But it's going to be a little bit brighter in this case in the emerald cut. It's going to be 1124688. Very proud to have this one. By the way, the Opal pendant is still here as far as I know, so let me know if you'd like to get that. And then here we are with our men's ring. It's been a minute since we've seen any in the Congolese for the gents ring. I think we've only had one ever, and this would be, let's see, item number 4688. It's going to be a carat 85 emerald cut Congolese blue green. You've got the Paraiba like colors here, but in a nice large size, that's for sure. And it's going to be the carat 85 with 51 points in diamonds, and think of it like a double row stripe that goes down the sides. Then you've got the entire stone surrounded by a pave halo as well. And then get your sunglasses out. Get those shades. Maybe with the money you save, you want to get those really designer shades to go with this ring, because you're going to be feeling so fancy, right? So extra, so special when you've got a ring on like that. Finished on the inside, of course. And now let's take care of that saving money aspect, shall we? It is not going to be the $39.99 that it should be. And when you've got finishing like that, and of course, I'm going to try it on the hand for you. Also the option. We're going to have a lot of options tonight where despite the low prices, you're going to get a chance to change the gold color if you so choose. So not a problem there, but it's not $39, $29. It's not even going to be $2,500 on a men's ring. Talking about a lot of gold here, a lot of gold weight, great finishing on the inside, and it's not $24.99. This is also a first caller scenario. Don't see many gents rings, and a lady could wear it as well. There's no doubt about that. It's just a great, oversized ladies ring, but a nice mid-sized gents ring. So really can be worn by anybody, and as long as you like a lot of gold weight and a really, really pretty stone, this is it. And that's going to be, you know what, let's make it even better than $24.99. You will love it. You're probably already digging the color and the clarity and the way that those facets just give that pronounced light effect and that light return you're seeing. But it's not even $2,000. We're going to blow it out right now. Only $19.99. Then you've got your 10%, so that'll be $17.99 at checkout on that one. And then we've got an Opal bangle coming up. You don't see that every day. And pink diamond earrings that are big button style earrings. We've got some gold. I've got my best values on blue wing block D, including a 9-carat gorgeous emerald cut that's coming up as well. So that'll be here. And a Panther piece, not in a ring, in a necklace, Panther style. White gold, which is the first of that kind. We usually see the Panther styles done in the yellow. So I bet you there's somebody out there who says, I love the Panther design, I just am more of a white gold or white metal shopper. Then we have something for you in a Panther necklace, completely encrusted in diamonds. So stick around for that. Who got the Paraiba, by the way, Sean? Wonderful. Hi, Diana in Texas, one of our Texas gals calling in. Again, Stephen, Mary, and Leanne. If you guys made requests that you're ready to see, please give us a holler so we know that you're with us. Otherwise, if I don't know that you're watching and I show your request and it goes to somebody else, then usually that isn't received all that well. Yes? Black opal again. Here comes the pendant one more time. And remember, Sean, that was in yellow gold only. And that was that free-form black opal. We actually did have a carat weight on that one as well. And remember, it was about 3/4 of an inch in top to bottom length. That's going to be item number 1123-077. Give it another look there for you. Men's Congolese is still here if you'd like it. We do have a gorgeous Savorite that's actually paired up with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. But that was 3077. Yellow gold only, and that was $599. Minus your 10%, so it's going to be under $540. And then big blue wings are here. We've got a lot of brand new. That's really been, I think, the most fun of the entire event so far is the fact that it's not just the classics and the popular mainstays, but we have a lot of brand new to share with you, and that's exciting as well. So that one is verifying right now. So there it is, the black opal pendant, $599. That one's still here as well. Let's talk about this bangle. So it's not every day you see anything like this. An opal. And it's got that, you know, if you picked up that beaded necklace we had a 50 karat opal necklace, was it yesterday or Saturday? Either way, you probably remember it because it was so striking. It had beads that were much the same color. Where, as you see, even as I zoom back, I did my camera work there where I blocked the light so that you could see the true color of the opal. I'll do it again. So this is a little bit more pronounced in color when you see it in person than when you see it under the hot lights. It's item number 1117-074, and you can see there a better look at the color of that round crystal opal. It's a big size. It's got all the neon. So sometimes opals can be more primary color, or they can be more, well, let's face it, there's another category I'm not mentioning because it's not usually here, but opals come in really 3 categories. And really the first category is little to no color. That's usually where most opals hang out, is that you've seen them before where it's an opal, but you may see it listed as an opal, but you're not seeing much of anything. It either looks transparent and clear, or it looks kind of milky, hazy. That's not what we bring. We're very selective about what we bring, very selective about what we create jewelry out of. The stone has to be top notch before we even create jewelry in gold and diamonds around it. So you're putting a lot of effort into that and a lot of extra intrinsic value. So it's got to be good. So we always make sure that the opals are going to be outstanding, but this is a crystal opal. So you get a little bit more of a translucent base, and then you get sometimes more neon colors, sometimes more primary colors. So they can be more bright reds and blues and purples and the greens. And then sometimes you get a little bit more like, again, kind of like a, can't really define it as one base color or another, but it's got a lot of those colors still represented there entirely, but it's a lot of neon. So the opal itself is going to be a size of, oh, how nice. It's a 2 karat 23. So as I like to say, a 223. And that's going to be a 223 with 24 points in diamonds as well. That's just going to frame it. That's what's going to be around your fabulous piece there. And then, of course, it's a lot of gold, a lot of white gold in this case, but I actually have the opportunity here for you where even if you want to change this one in gold color, you can. So you can change it, a bangle. A lot of workmanship goes into that. If you'd rather have yellow, if you'd rather have rose gold, just say the word and you get it. But this is what we're going to do right now. It's an incredible value for a lot of gold. That's the first thing. And then I'm going to show it to you on the hand so you can see the size, because otherwise it's very difficult to gauge how large that is. It is going to have an insert closure and 2 figure-8 safeties. So I just popped it on here. It hinges on the side. And this is already going to be a better viewpoint to see the colors that you have there. So you can see the greens, the purples, the orange, the red. See how, and I'll actually block a light ahead so you can see again even more so of what you're going to see. Still not exactly as much color as you're going to be seeing in person when you get it at home, but a little bit better representation of what that's all about. So our big opal, lots of diamonds surrounding it, a lot of gold as well. It's one of our bigger gold bangles as far as the width, the thickness, the depth of the gold, but it's actually, again, easy on, easy off, because there's a little button right here on the side, so you actually press that down. It hinges, it locks right into place just by pushing it in. Then you've got your figure-8 safeties. You're going to attach those, and then you're good to go. It's secure and ready to wear every single day. Never have to worry about it. And it's going to be, I think, a great stone that certainly is going to go with everything you wear, because opal's got all the color. So instead, we're going to do this one not $59.99. That's where it should be. Certainly a great value on an opal that's got that amount of color to it. But we're going to take it lower for you, and we only have the one. And again, changing the gold color is a luxury you don't always get with a bangle. Certainly not when it's discounted to this level. And we're going to make it only, you know what, skip over $19.99. Had a couple $19.99 pieces. Want to diversify these price points for you, get you a better value. It's not even $19, $18, $17, even $16.99. I don't know if we've had a bangle ever in this style that has been priced this way. So automatically, we're talking about something really special that's happening here. That's not normal. You don't see a bangle with that kind of size brought to a price tag like that. That just does not happen. So pretty thrilled about it, and a better value than even $16.99. Let's make it $1,599 only. And that way you get another $160 off that price to get it home and see what it's all about. And truly, you get to do that because you do have that money back guarantee intact. And that'll be $14.39 if you'd like to get it at checkout. That's $14.39.10. So let's get a move on. We're going to show you a few other things here, and we've got still the Opal pendant, $5.99 minus 10%. You've got that one for you as well. And then we're going to be on our way with a really, really special way to go about the designer bangles coming up in 40 minutes from now. Top of the hour, we'll do that designer bangle with the big diamonds. Have a pink diamond earring stud set that's really, really important. And here we go. So Anita, oh, I don't know about it, Anita. So did anybody, does anyone know about Anita's saddle ring request? Because I did not get that request yet. So Anita just let us know that she had a saddle ring request. I don't know when that came in. Anita, if you'll let us know which saddle ring you're talking about. But I'm not aware of that. So just let me know and we can bring that hopefully out for you. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I didn't get any word on a saddle ring request. So let us know if it was the plain saddle ring or the stone in between. Sometimes we do the saddle rings as mounting. Sometimes we do a saddle ring with all diamonds. So Anita, if you can give me a little more specifics, I can always get that for you and let you know where that stands. But here we go. Pink diamonds on the way. And yes. Oh, good. All right. The Rubellite. I'm going to show the Rubellite that was requested. And here it is. This is 1125254. Come on in. A lot of people like to come and linger into this first hour, kind of mosey in when they please. So here's what we're going to do on our gorgeous Rubellite. This one, again, is a cushion cut square. And 5254 is the number. It's a 253. And it has the stacked diamonds. So this is going to be round diamonds, but they're actually set up in a trillion type style here for you. So they're going to be right on either side of your stone. And that's going to be our Rubellite. It's a true Rubellite, which is tough to accomplish actually in the world of tourmaline because most are just pink tourmalines. It's very rare to actually get a Rubellite with the kind of reds you need to have. It does have the checkerboard faceting as well. So this is an important piece. I'm just going to see if I can polish it a little extra for you. It is a nice size, and this will be a one only. You can change the gold on this one as well. So yellow gold would be a lovely combo. It's actually on the hand now, so you can see it there just so you can see what that's all about and how it's going to sit side to side. And you've got the diamonds that really point on out, almost as an arrow design, really bringing in the same width to that center stone, cushion cut square. You can see how lively it is. It's bright, very clean, and it's going to be a diamond weight of 42 points. So the Robinson diamond weight there. Here's what we'll do on that one. That's going to be a really, really special look. We're just going to blow it out for you. It's only, well, $39.99, which is why I kind of vetoed it over the weekend. We're going to do something a little extra special here and try to bring that price down for you. It's only going to be $14.99, but you know $150 is coming right off that price about, so you've got it for $13.49.10. So if you'd like that one, let me know. Then we'll get to the pink diamond earrings and our fabulous Panther necklace in the white gold. You have this one. All right. Thank you so much. So Leanne's got that. And then here are the pink diamond earrings. These are a larger stud earring. It's going to be a beautiful marquise shape overall, but very rounded marquise. You can see the center stones are what inspired the design here. The center stones are pinks. Now you have the option here. It's a bigger earring. It's not just a little dainty stud. It's got a nice big size to it. So what you've got the option is wearing them north to south or east to west, however you like. It's item number 1115387. These have been here a little bit, so get ready. They've got an ultra extra special markdown, and it will be, let's see, one pair only. They stay as is. They've got a little rose and a little white gold to match up with the pink and the white diamonds. You got 19 points in the marquise cut pinks and also 75 points in the white diamonds. So that's really well done. A little bit of mill grain mixed in to give it that texture we like to see. And again, other requests here for Mary and for Steven. So guys, if you let me know those requests, they're here for you, just waiting for you, but got to make sure you're with us. But here we are with a very, very special, stunning pair of earrings. You're going to see them on. And also just to note, they've got a great finishing in the back. So it will be a centered post, which is what's going to make it easy to wear them either east to west, north to south, or subtly diagonally if you want to, if that kind of suits your load better. But that's a great look. Let me get you a look at the size. I kind of think that the natural way to wear these first off is probably north to south like that. When you do, they're going to have a measure here of a ½ inch from top to bottom. And then of course, I'll pop one up to the ear for you as well. So you can get another more, I think, a little more tailored look at what it's going to be all about. But this is a very special earring, no doubt about it. Here's what they look like from a distance away, so you can see that and check out the size. So see what I mean about they're not small stones. They're not small studs. I mean, you are getting almost 10 pointers a piece on just the pink diamonds alone there. So that's what they look like from a distance away. Let's take another look at them close up, and they're not going to be Woo, they start at $59.99. That's probably why they've been here for a couple of years. That item number goes way back. And it's really near impossible to put together pink diamond earrings at this point in time because we have no new stones coming in. And everything we have in inventory has been exhausted, meaning already in our pieces, ready, set, all of that. So $59.99, we're taking it much lower than that. They're not even $19.99, trying to do a number on all these prices. So there's just absolutely no doubt in your mind and no hesitation. I really need to make them such obvious values that you know this is the time, this is the event to be shopping. No question about it. And here is how we do it on this one, not even 19, 18, or 17.99. When it comes to a great pink diamond, and those are saturated, sometimes they can be really, really, really light in color. They are natural, remember, so a lot of pink diamonds are going to be very pale and very what we call the barely there color, where you're really, really having to be told what they are to notice the color. And then when somebody tells you they're pinks, you're like, oh yeah, I can kind of see it maybe. And this is where there's no doubt, right? We have no doubters in baseball. We have a no doubter here, right? This is a no doubt pink. It's beautiful. And trust me, I'm going to hit it out of the park with this value because it's not even $17 or $16.99. And this is where, again, do you have a pink diamond? If you have a pink diamond from us, this is going to match beautifully. It's a rare cut as well. We're going to blow them out for $1,599 only. That's with your extra 10% off. It'll be $14.39 and change if you'd like to get those. And I think we're getting ready for maybe the Panther piece, or do we want to get into the big Tanzanite? The 9-carat emerald cut that is coming up is so amazing. Did anybody get any word? Did we get a chance to kind of figure out Anita's saddle ring request? Is it a yay or nay? Maybe somebody can help me out there. No, nobody seems to know anything about it. So Anita, if you're still watching, I'll wait to hear from you. Maybe give me the request directly and then I'll work on it because I don't think we seem to know what request that is. So be happy to help you with that. Don't want to leave those requests going to the wayside here. But let's talk about, again, moving on here because we got way too much jewelry to linger on any one piece for too long. So what we're going to do is bring out what is one of the most serious values on a stunning, stunning Panther piece. And it's just, again, first one we've seen in the white gold. That may be something that a few of you have been looking for. So here it is on the hand, 1124870. Take a look at this, the Panther pendant. But we're going to throw in a rope chain with it that's also in white gold that you can easily remove off of the piece itself. So if you wanted to use a different chain with the pendant, you can. If you want to use that chain with other pendants, you can. It's really a beautiful, versatile piece. We're getting two great pieces of jewelry in one. But you do have, first of all, the size. This is going to be quite large. It makes me think of the yellow gold we had the other day that so many people were loving. This is about 1 3/4 inches from top to bottom on the pendant itself. You do have, it's first going to start with a really, really rare pink sapphire. Okay, we're going to see that up close. It's the eye. The rest is done in pave diamonds, which is 1 carat in diamond weight, and it's all 18 karat gold. And I do want to show you, this is a large adjustable chain. So you're getting a longer chain here that's going to have 18 inches, but you're also getting that little bead that you see off to the right of the closure. That's where you adjust it. You can make it shorter if you want, and any amount shorter, which I think especially comes in handy when you do have a larger pendant like this is. A lot of times, even if you're somebody who normally wears a 19 or an 18-inch chain, on a piece like this, to sit properly in the neckline, it's such a long piece at almost 2 inches, you might want to wear it shorter, so that allows you to do so. I'm going to show it on the neckline, and then we're going to get into the close-up view, but I need you to see the perspective, first of all, and how large that really is, and how, yes, you've got all the pave through the body of the Panther, the tail's all mirror finished, that outside sort of oval-shaped ring it's sitting in within, that's going to be all mirror finished 18 karat white gold as well. And I'll tell you, what you can pay right now for a rope chain in solid 18 karat gold is going to oftentimes be more than what we're asking on this entire piece. It really is. So if you want a great 18 karat white gold chain, you get this for that alone. Take a look. And then you've got the beautiful designer pendant as well. I'm going to move those earrings aside, and we're going to show you this pendant, which is really cool close up, because we haven't seen too many with the pink sapphire as the eyes, and there are two actually, so that's pretty cool as well. So let me zoom back so you can see all the incredible workmanship that goes into this. This is obviously a more unusual piece. You even have the diamonds complementary in the bail there, so that's kind of nice. And then pink sapphires, the pink sapphire weight's 2 points, so makes sense. 1 pointers each on each of the eyes there, and of course that's the beauty of it. It's dimensional, so when someone sees it from that angle, they're going to see a pink sapphire on the right and the left side. And it's got all the pave and the rope chain, diamond cut rope chain coming with it. It's under, well, I don't know how we do this, at under $8,000. If you've checked these out in smaller versions in some very high-end designer worlds, you know that they go for a ton of money, and that's just usually plain gold. We're giving you a lot of diamond weight here at 1 carat that we love to see. And come on in early because it's not 79 or 69. The $59.99 makes more sense. The $49.99 gives it to that obvious value. But if we keep on going and we make this the deal of a lifetime, it's going to be gone before you can even say pink sapphire Panther. This is where you go, and it's not even going to be $3,000. The $29.99 is amazing. We're taking it lower, and only one as it is, and this is the only Panther piece of the entire evening. I didn't even mention, speaking of pinks, we have pink diamonds in my link style. It's a limited edition piece, and we only have 2 left, and that's going to be coming up in the show. So yes, the Lynx collection was done in pink diamonds, but it's seldom seen, and we'll bring it out tonight. But this one's actually better than $29.99, a first caller scenario. And remember that adjustable chain worth so much, and yet we're making the entire piece $24.99, which of course you've got an extra 10% off, so that'll be $22.49 at checkout if you'd like to have it. So that'll be a great one there, and a beautiful look. And there's the back side of the pendant itself. So wanted to get into that great designer style before we get much further into our show. But of course, lots and lots to think about, but lots also to get requested. So we can bring out whatever you're looking for. And Paraiba lovers, we already had the 1 carat 07 go. I do have a 3 carat 71. I don't know, but we know this is a sale, and we know that it's got all the best values. But there are moments during the sale where you think maybe we took it a little too far. And the first Paraiba I had tonight was an example of that. And we had so many people fighting over it. And yet now we're going to show you a new one that is a huge, huge, nearly 4 carat Paraiba. In one of those newer designer mountings that we've been seeing, I'll tell you right now, you've responded in an incredible way to these designer mountings in the last few weeks, where this is a style that you're probably thinking from right now, looking at that perspective, how interesting they didn't do any diamonds around a piece for once, but we did. They're just set in really kind of the newest, the hottest, the latest way to do designer jewelry, which is 1125315. And this is one of our largest, actually, I think it's the 2nd largest Paraiba we have in stock. And it still has diamonds, they're just set on the sides. So it's basically, think of it like your halo, but halos are usually set up right along the the girdle of the stone, which is basically that outside edge of the stone at the top. Well, this is like the halo, just recessed a bit. And instead of facing forward, it's wrapping around the side profile of your 371 18 karat gold set. This is white gold. I just can't say enough about it. With 371 at that clarity in a neon blue-green Paraiba, diamonds that are going to go all the way around. So what you end up seeing is a profile of diamonds like that. And that's going to be 17 points in the diamonds that are all VS. So it stays in the white gold. It's a beautiful look. It is an incredible newer design that when we've had them, we've only had 2 or 3. They've gone very quickly. I think a lot of folks are wanting these really classic solitaires. It's how we see important stones set in the designer world so often, where it's really about setting it up, and you don't necessarily need a lot of diamonds to actually take away from the stone. It's just going to be all about the way the diamonds are wrapped around it. So you're getting a lot of beautiful detail from every angle as you wear it. That's what's happening right here on the hand. You'll see that. And then also by way of the elevation of that basket, it actually makes it really easy to stack, so that if you want to add, let's say, wonder rings, which so many people have and love to pair up with different things. Well, that's what's exciting too, because then you can easily stack around it, whether that's your classic diamond band, in which we have 3 different versions yesterday. If you want to do that fabulous idea where you've got the wonder ring on either side, we'll have one tonight. That would be a great way to go, where you still get the diamonds all the way around the profile, but you can add to it as you please. So one day you wear it as a solitaire, next day you add more diamond weight at the foundation. It's totally up to you. So this is important, and we're going to do something wild here for you. Okay, Anita, that helps a lot. So we'll work on that, but I need one caller who wants our 371, because it's going to be incredibly affordable when most of the time, and you guys understand this, if you've watched the show for any period of time, most of the time, in the rare occasions I've had a 3 or 4 carat Paraiba, they're typically $45,000 or $50,000. That is on our air, that is in our show, on our inventory, and yet what we're going to do right now is give you, I know we all loved the 107. Boy, this is a tough one to hold on to with tweezers, I'll tell you that. We've all loved the 107 because why? The value was so incredible. We loved it. We had a lot of people fighting over it. The same thing's going to happen here, except it's a larger stone, so it should be far more money, and it's not going to be. Are you ready for this? We only have the one. It's obviously going to go. It's a $371. This is a $40,000 or $50,000 piece. We've sold them here on this show in this size. This is copper bearing, so you know it's actually got that Paraiba status. It's not a look-alike to it. It's the real deal. So we all appreciate that, and we know how rare that is. But what you're going to get right now, incredible. It's not even $9,999. If this weren't a sale event show, it would stay right there. You'd obviously, you know, have to pay $99.99. That's when we know it would go. Because there's never been a size like this before offered at that price, ever in our history. What's happening right now? Different. Going lower. You're going to love this, but there is only one, and it's going far lower than this price tag. So this is where you don't want to wait to get on the phone lines here, because if you do, I think you're going to be very sad that you missed out. And that's why it's here 34 minutes into a big Monday night, is because of that. So we're going to do some great things here. And I really need you on the phone lines early, because it's not going to be even half of this price. This is why we praise this event. We know part of the reason you love TVON is exotic stones, fine jewelry, great quality, amazing values. That's what we're bringing, but on extra levels during our customer appreciation event. And it's a great time to welcome new shoppers in as well. But it's also not $49.99. We're going even lower than that. So this is very, very important. And come on in early, because this is still going to be 10% off. That's going to account for a lot of additional savings. It's a classic solitaire. I'll tell you, every designer right now, if you're lucky enough to go to a big city and go to those big name stores, and you don't even have to go in. If you don't want to deal with the security to get in, right? If you just want to walk by the windows, look in the windows. The window displays will have rings one after another that are set like this. The important rubies, the important tanzanites, the important diamonds, they're set like this. And we're going to blow it out right now for $3,999 only. That is $39.99. That will be an extra $400 essentially off. That's going to be $35.99 at checkout. You do not want to wait on that one at all. So who's working on requests today? Do we have anybody in the back that's working on requests? Because I've got a bunch of them coming in. So we'll see here. We're looking for a saddle ring with a green stone, which I don't think we have anything of. We're looking for kunzite in a bridge mounting and blue zircons. I don't have any blue zircon pendants, I don't think. So, but we'll double check. Not that are east-west set, but we will double check on all those requests and then let you know. But $35.99 for a Paraiba, looking like that. That is a good one there. So let me know if you like it. Then we're going to keep on moving. We got a lot to show you. That's just one of our new pieces, and really, it's $35.99 to get a Paraiba. That's under $1,000 a carat. Mark my words, there is no Paraiba for under $1,000 a carat, even the tiny stones. What makes this one such a headliner is that it's not a tiny stone, it's a huge stone. It's one of the largest we've ever had, and I can speak for 8 years here. 8 years, that's a lot of jewelry, it's a lot of Paraibas, and yet we don't have anything like that at that price. So this is the time to jump in and get it at $35.99. Let's keep on moving. We got a lot to show you, and there's brand new every which direction you look. We have an incredible. There's also a new fine tourmaline that's got a blue-green color to it. I think our best value of Tanzanite in the event is our 1846 emerald cut. If you've thought about that one for a while, has something affordable for you. And yes, we'll get to the Wonder Ring that looks so great with this, because why not? Maybe you're going, what is that ring she speaks of that would be so beautiful wrapped around this ring? Well, I've got it next for you, and we've only got a few here. So this is what we're talking about. It's the medium-sized double row. The original, the very first version that is oh so popular, was a style that was like this, but a little larger. It had a carat 03. This 1110521 item number is actually a little bit smaller. We scaled it down, so it makes it all the easier to stack if you want to, and it's 53 points. So basically half the diamond weight, half the size of the gold and everything else. And I just want to have, I've got the yellow gold and the rose gold here. And just to make a point of what I was saying about that last more or less solitaire of the Paraiba, this is what I did. Now, granted, all these different gold colors are mixed, but that is how beautifully this situates around a ring. Whether it's a bigger ring, smaller ring, any shape, really it works. That's a yellow gold up here, and there's a rose gold on the other side. Of course, I created a tricolor look here because the center ring is in the white gold, but that's what you can create. And you can go ahead and use those wonder bands around anything else. You see there how seamlessly they fit, and you'll be amazed. You're thinking, well, yeah, that's great for that ring. It was probably made for it. No, it wasn't. It's kind of the the wonder aspect of the ring in general is that it tends to work around as a ring guard with just about anything. Anything, any size, any style, any shape, any carat weight. That's kind of the beauty of what this wonder ring does as we go back up close, and we'll take a look at all 3 gold colors you get a choice of. So this is important, and yet it's going to be our more affordable way to do the double row. Here's the yellow gold. And then I'm going to show you the white gold. We might as well, since we're lucky enough to have all 3. And there are a number of people that come in and get another gold color and another gold color. And that's the idea. If you love it, you probably want to have the option to mix and match as you please. And so here they are, the 3 different colors of gold that are options for you. We're also going to size them for you. It is entirely finished on the inside, so you're not worried about, is there an undergallery? Yeah, there is. It's completely solid all the way through. And the beauty of it is, it's not going to be $19.99 any longer. So you've got a great value. It's a big Monday night. Let me know what requests you have. We'll help you out with all of those. We're about to get really, really busy in here because this is one that I really don't think that jewelry is not necessarily a necessity, but there are certain pieces in jewelry that I think are. So go figure that out. But I think this is one of those that if you can, especially for those of you that have a lot of great jewelry already, and maybe you have a little bit of everything and you feel like, I'm pretty good in fine jewelry, I'm good to go. Honestly, this takes everything you already have, from the pieces you adore and wear every day to the pieces you maybe haven't worn in years, because we all have them. And this upgrades everything you already have. So it's like for the novices in jewelry, but just as the same, and even maybe more important for those that have a lot of jewelry. This changes the look of every piece you already own and wear. And yet it's not even going to be, well, it's not $9.99. So we'll give you huge value, save you a ton. Obviously, you're getting a savings on every single piece you purchase. So if you are getting 2 or 3, like a lot of people do in this design and style, well, you're saving even more tonight by doing it through the customer appreciation sale. So how about a better than $888 price and better than $799, and we'll really blow them out. But try it. And for those of you that have said, listen, a lot of people love the Wonder Ring. That's the original version. I'm one of them because I have no restrictions on bold jewelry. The bolder, the better for me. That's always the way it is. But I will say, if you are just somebody who says, I don't know if I can layer or stack that many rings together that are really wide, if you're worried about comfort of when we know we stack a lot of rings together, sometimes, well, that's naturally going to create a wider ring. So sometimes that's not comfortable for everybody. That's why this ring was developed in the first place. That's why it was created. That's why it was made. And it was you all, our customer base, our shoppers, who said, love the idea, love the concept of the OG, just make it a little bit scaled down, a little bit smaller to make it wearable for everybody. And that's what this design is. So you've got it here for better than $799. We'll do it for $777. We'll get you your lucky sevens there. And then we'll take another, basically $80 off that. So it's actually under $700 that you pay for each and every band you need. So it's really easy, really simple, and really affordable tonight to get that Wonder Ring, the medium, but the double row. Yesterday, I brought you the single row, which is quite a bit smaller. This is where still double row concept, a lot of gold, but you're getting that beautiful look, and it's not oversized. So $777, you got the idea. It's going to turn into $699 and change. Here's the inside. Remember I was telling you that's all solid all the way through, the inside and the back, every which way. That's important. So you've got it for $699, and you can get as many as you need. So you're getting 2 of them for under $1,400. You're getting 3 of them for under $2,100, and that's the great thing about what we're doing here. So we've got a final few seconds, then we've got some Savorite and some emerald cut blue wings, and we'll hopefully get to all those requests we've got coming in as well. And we've got a beautiful blue wing in platinum as well. We don't see a lot of platinum blue wings. Got that for you also. So lots and lots to get to, and we'll see what we can bring out as far as anything you're looking for. There's also the limited edition pink diamond lynx ring. It's my lynx ring in the medium size, but with pink diamonds. So we're excited about that one. New Mandarin is here. We've got a beautiful turquoise pendant that's affordable. Some really cool pink diamond drops. We already have the pink diamond studs. We'll bring you pink diamond drop earrings. So lots to get to, and your requests are what's important, though. I'm cool not showing you anything planned. I've got a whole 3 hours planned, yet doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I have planned. I'd rather get to what you're looking for and what you've been thinking about owning from our collection while it's at this sale event price. All right, let's keep moving. We got beautiful Wonder Rings there. Just we know it's a classic, but we also know there's still folks that want to get a couple more or stack them, or maybe there are 3 together. They stack beautifully together all at once, too. Let me just try on a rose gold here by itself, and then we'll try on a white gold on the other finger here. So you can just kind of get an idea of what it looks like on different fingers of the hand. Look at that rose gold. Almost makes those they almost make the white diamonds look like pink diamonds. I love it as a thumb ring. So I think that's a really cool way to wear it. It's low profile well enough to where you can wear it there. And so there's a million and one ways, because obviously just in one ring, you decide how to stack it, point up or point down, and then obviously putting them together. Well, they stack perfectly together side by side, or you can flip them around, make those points stand out either direction, and then you're immediately having an instant fabulous ring guard. So they're under $700 when all is said and done with your discount. We only have a few minutes left in this hour, so I would highly recommend you call in and let me know what you're thinking about from the first hour, or anything else we can recap or show you. And remember, this event is not going to go on forever, so we want to make sure that you get all the fabulous pieces your heart desires, and we have all the brand new as well. So even if you own everything that you thought you needed, well, we're going to show you styles you've never seen before as well. So that's fun. And then here it comes. We've got a really special emerald cut Tanzanite a little bit. We got the big one, we got the medium one, we got a little bit of everything in Tanzanite. And then I have my one Savorite, one. This looks, we were just talking about design houses and going through the big boutiques and looking at the store windows of flagship stores. Well, this also looks like something that belongs right there. It's item number 1120473. What a specialty Savorite this is. Call me. We got too much jewelry here available on this Monday night, and that's what happens in the first hour. I don't know why everyone decides to tune in on hour 2 and 3, but this is a big moment to be a Savorite lover, because you're getting it coupled up with a carat 63 in Savorites, 9 points in pink diamonds, and then you have 63 points in white diamonds. That's still in the double halo. It's just really giving you an upgrade to your halos here. And we have got the natural pinks, which are 9 points. That's the first halo. That's going to be set in rose gold. This does stay as is. We'll size it, but you have to just leave the gold colors as they are, because you got the pink and the white. So that's what makes the most sense. $49.99 ring. It's a great value every day of the week. This is a very important stone. Most people don't know how to pronounce it, let alone where to find it. So it's, you know, when people in the jewelry business go, I'm not sure even how to say that. I hear that all the time on TV. It's like, wait a minute, your job is to talk about jewelry and you've not heard of Savorite. It's one of those things where it's that exotic. You know, a lot of people sell jewelry, but not a lot of people sell exotic pieces. And that's really the difference. People know diamonds and sapphires and rubies and amethyst and citrine, but there's a whole world of gems that is far more exotic. And this is really one of them. Yes. Say it one more time and a little louder. We don't have any plan, but it's about requests. If you want to give us a little bit of an idea of what they're looking for, like size-wise, shape-wise, mounting-wise, or price point, we can always go find something. Yeah, I don't have any yellow diamonds that are set to show except for the big carat and a half. So that one's going to be a little bit more money. It's like an $18,000 ring. But we can show you just about anything as long as it's here in the inventory. How about this one? Not even $19.99. Trying to move some jewelry here before the top of the hour arrives. So let's make sure this goes not at $49, $39, $29. Like I said, $19.99. It's not the sweet spot of pricing tonight. Monday night markdowns anyway. So we always show up together to shop Monday night for the discounts. We just got to make them a little sweeter for customer appreciation sale. And then, of course, you're 10% off everything. So how about $17.77 only? And then let's look at it on the hand as well, so you get a better idea of the size, because it's rare to see a carat 63. You don't see a lot of Savorites that even go over a half carat, let alone over a carat and a half like this does. And that's going to be $15.99 at checkout for you. $15.99, of course, add in that 30 cents to it as well. And then that'll be yours. And it's a one of a kind. So these one of a kinds, which primarily is what I'm showing you today. It's really the only exception are our white diamond pieces. That's going to be our one and only Savorite, $17.77. Comes down to $15.99 and 30 cents, and that one is a good one. So that's beautiful. And then we're going to show you some really special. We've got turquoise coming up in a pendant. Get us requests if you have them. Again, Stephen and Mary, if you're out there looking for requests, we had a beautiful ruby cluster ring, and then we had a beautiful ruby sapphire and white diamond piece as well. And then more Paraiba will be coming up. We've got an 80-point super clean Paraiba. This is fun though. We've got a really special necklace. It's all solid yellow gold, which we don't usually see. And I've never presented this before, so it should be a lot of fun. And we actually have 3 lengths, so it's a little bit of a situation where hopefully we have the length you like. But this is going to be an option of either, this is for my longer length necklace lovers. It's 1119008. We have a made in Italy gold spherical piece here. I would say take all 3 because they look amazing layered. Let me show them to you on the hand here, because we've got a really special look in 14 karat gold. And these are going to be, let me show you one at a time here actually, and then we'll show you how they layer. There's going to be a style here where you have a choice of one of 3 lengths. It's either going to be the 20 inch, a 24 inch, or we have a 30 inch. And we don't often see 30-inch necklaces. So if that's been what you've been looking for, it's that design all the way around. These are obviously hollowed out. If they weren't hollowed, everybody, it'd be way too heavy to wear. It would really, truly feel uncomfortable. It does have a lobster claw closure, so even though you could put them over your head, you don't have to. And that's good for us ladies who say, yeah, I'm not gonna be putting, like jewelry is the last thing you should put on. So the outfit should be on, the hair and makeup should be done, perfumes and lotions should be on, and then jewelry goes on as the very last thing you do, which is usually why you don't want to fumble with any clasp or closure, because you're usually running out the door. But a lot of times we'd be tempted to just throw it over our head, but obviously if the hair and makeup is done, maybe that's not what you want to do. So the beauty of it is you don't have to struggle with that because of the closure, even though they're longer lengths. So we have a 7mm hollowed out bead all the way around. This is 14 karat gold. And you've got 20, 24, or 30. Obviously the prices will vary just based on what length you choose, but there's only one of each. So you're going to choose either the 20-inch, which is going to be the most affordable. And again, they look fantastic. So let me show you the 20-inch on, because I'll show you about where that sits. On me, it's going to sit right about, well, I'll back up a little bit. It sits right down there. That's where 20 inches usually sits. You know, that's a little bit longer. But for the scale and for the size of the piece, I wanted you to see it from this direction. So that's going to be, we have the 20, the 24, and the 30. So the 20-inch, Tony, we're going to have 3 different prices on this. So I know this is a little complex, but if you'd like it, and again, it's 14 karat solid gold. The most affordable is the 20-inch. It's only $19.99. which you've got 10% off, so that's $200 of extra savings. I also have the same design here though in the 24-inch, which is going to be here. Well, actually that's the 20, and then I had the 24, and then there's a 30-inch as well. So let's show you up close and on the hand here so you can see what that's all about. Here's on the hand, then we'll show you up close so you can see how they're completely smooth and mirror finished. If you want the 24-inch, it's $24.99, and if you want the 30-inch, oh my goodness, I can't believe we have a 30-inch gold necklace. The 30-inch, which is really fabulous, which you could double up. That would be the only option that you could really double up. If you did do that, they'd be more even in length, because typically we wear like a 15-inch minimum around the neckline, so you could create that look where they really are doubled up if you want to. Again, couldn't do that unless it had a clasp and closure. This does. The 30-inch is only $29.99. That's it. They're all going to be 10% extra off. So you're saving $200 on the 20, you're saving $250 on the 24, or you're saving another $300 on the 30-inch. But a really beautiful way to go. And again, all made in Italy. You do have the oversized lobster claw closure, which you see right there. So you can check that out. And that's going to be easy to fasten and secure. And then you're not relying on, even though you could, at the 30-inch, you can just toss it right over your head if you want to. Otherwise, you can use that closure. And obviously the 30-inch, you can double up like that, or just maybe do a little bit shorter length like a choker, and then you'd have a little extra length on the longer. So that's going to be it on our gold necklaces. Let's get to our big blue wing Tanzanite. By the way, that Savorite's still here. Here comes the big Savorite that we have, and rather the Tanzanite, the blue wing block D. And then we're going to show you a smaller version in a 9 karat size as well. So there's just a lot to get to in blue wings. Yes, most of the blue wings we have left in the inventory at this point are the larger stones, like the 20 carats, like the 15 carats, and so on and so forth. But here's one of those that I know a lot of you have been thinking about. Well, this would be the day to get it, because no better value. You can already see the red flashes that are coming through. It's going to be an incredible per carat price like we've not seen on 1122758. So it is a good one, that's for sure. It's 18 karat 46 in size. We went ahead and broke down the diamond weight here to 50 and 52, because the 50 points are the pear shapes, and then the 52 points are the rounds. So a carat 02 total weight here, but a really special look in an emerald cut, museum reserve. Wait till you see it in its full glory here. Because when it sits up a little bit more level to the eye level there, you can see all the red flashes that it has. Also want to show it on the hand for you, and a great value coming your way. Do you know this started at $20,000? It's going a lot lower than that for you right now. Andy, did you guys see all the YouTube requests or not? Okay, you're working on them. Great. Just want to make sure you guys see that and hear me. All right, so here we go. So I know we have a Kunzite and a bridge somewhere, so we'll bring that out. And Grace, we've got your bangle coming up. The Wonder Bangle's coming up on the way next, but this one's actually going to be less than even $10,000. Lowest price you'll ever see is obviously during this event. That goes for not only this ring, but everything we're showing you. It's everything. Everything you see on the air during this event, I can guarantee you it is the lowest price. When you get the price I have on the air is one thing, that's already the lowest. Then you see what we do with the extra 10%. That's just that extra discount, which in this case is going to account for a lot of savings. And that's because it's not even 99 or 89 or even, Well, it's not even $79.99 here today. This is an important value, no doubt about it. It's going to take a huge discount. This will be one of those that it takes it to another level of pricing overall after you take your discount. It gets it to another realm of pricing, and it's not even $79.99. We're going to blow it out truly. How about $7,777? And then after that, you take basically $777.70 off of that price. It gets it below $7,000, so you're really only paying $69.99.30. And when you do that, I've got the math here ready to go. On an 18 karat 46, you are actually down to $379 per carat. That is one of the greatest per carat prices we have ever seen on a blue wing block D, and it just so happens it's on our museum reserve, nearly 18.5 carat stone, and with a carat 02 of really important diamonds, and even that one done in the 14 karat white gold. So huge value. If you'd like to change it, you technically can. I just don't know if you would want to change that from the white gold given the way the diamonds are set. I know it's kind of moving around in my hand quite a bit. That's because it's like 3 sizes too big for me. That's all it is. When you get your true size, which we offer to do for you for free, that's going to be sitting just centered up right where it should be on your hand, a virtually knuckle to knuckle style that you've got, and it's only $69.99. So again, to repeat, that's $379 a carat. If the diamonds are free, if the gold is free. So that should be really, truly staggering to all of our blue wing block D lovers, especially because you know, you understand, you get it. You know that we have not seen pricing like that in recent years in this material, especially in the best of what's here. So that's one of those that you see there, it's coming down to the lowest price. We'll have the 9 karat coming up too, which gives you a little more affordability. And then Grace, here's your bangle. It's 1110363. That should automatically tell you there's a value coming your way because this was first made so many years ago. I know I have to apologize in advance. We only have the rose gold to show you, and we know it's usually popular in the white or the yellow. So keep that in mind. Just rose gold here, but it can be done in any of the gold colors. It's a side hinge, just like most of the bangles we have. It has the 2 figure-8 safeties. This is meant to, it's actually made to match the original Wonder Ring, the one that has the carat 03. So if you have that 103 diamond Wonder Ring, which most of you do have, if you have it, this is the exact match in scale and size. Diamond weight, that whole thing, same kind of scale. So you've got a really important look there. It's meant to wow you. It's meant to be worn every day. I love the point. Still, you have the option of pointing away or towards the hand. So there's a lot of different ways you wear it. Let me actually just put it on this way because I kind of love the idea of it pointing down towards the hand at this point. There it is in the rose gold, which never the most, I don't think it's the best way to show off the quality of our diamonds, but when they still look that good, in the rose, and you know you can get the classic white or yellow, go there too. Again, all of them available for you, but this is really extraordinary, and it's not going to be, well, you're getting 278 in diamonds, really easy side closure here, so you just press that button. That's on the other side of me there, but obviously I did that to point it that direction. Just, you know, for the record, we might as well put it on the other way too, so you can see what it would look like if you decide to put it with the point going up towards the arm. You can wear it that way. This is also one that I could see stacking, sure enough. You could stack several together, or if you have a bangle, the same concept is true. You could have almost like a bangle guard, if you will, where you could put 2 of them on, face them opposite ways, and have something featured in the middle of them. So it really plays just like the ring would. And again, look how easy that is. Just a little button, opens it up. There's a hinge on the other side, 2 figure-8 safety catches as well. And this is what it looks like up close on that wheel. We'll have a designer bangle coming up at the top of the hour, which is only about 3 minutes from right now. But this one with the 278 in diamonds, amazing. We're going to blow it out for under $1,000 a carat, and that's with all the gold that you're getting in a bangle, because gold bangles require not just a lot of gold, but they take a lot of workmanship as well. And we've got it happening right now for $2,699. Of course, that is not the be-all, end-all story here, because you've got 10% off, almost $300 of extra savings, makes that one incredibly priced at $24.29. And change. So if you'd like to get that one, let me know. White, yellow, rose. I know it's hard to imagine in the white, the yellow, but we've seen them in the past, and we know they look lovely, and we know how gorgeous our white diamonds look in any of those traditional gold colors. So it's something to consider for sure. And then we'll keep on moving. What do we have? Wonder rings going out the door still, and this would of course match up with the medium size as well. So it's really just about the double row. For our YouTube requester looking for a Kunzite and a bridge, we only have one. It was here over the weekend, so we'll share that with you next. And then we've got more on the way. But $24.29 gets you a huge gold and diamond bangle. And yes, all of our diamonds, even in our bracelets, are still VS. We've all fallen in love with VS diamonds. We've shown you here that you don't actually need to spend more to get top quality diamonds if you're shopping with us. Everywhere else, you see SI at best, and that's all you get, and they're $25,000 a carat. Here, we do something dramatically different. So Grace, let me know if that's what you're looking for, and then we'll go to our Kunzite in the bridge, which is right here in the round. That is the only Kunzite in a bridge currently in stock, and it's 1125,298, and it is a fancy cut. This is not just even Portuguese cutting or diamond brown brilliant cutting. It's a little bit different. It's got very pronounced facets to it. You can see it's almost like a bigger facet pattern, and then it's even got a slightly unique shape to the table where it comes out and has some extra almost trillion facets across the table. So very unique. And it's a huge Kunzite. 817 is the size. Then it has the 184 in the diamond weight. That's one of our bigger diamond weights overall. And we're awfully excited to have it for you. One only, and it's only $29.99. So that'll take $300 extra off. It'll be $26.99 at checkout if you'd like to get that one. And it's the big Kunzite, which I remember from yesterday is a little bit small right now, at least for me. So I'll just kind of prop it up on the hand, show you what it'll look like over the ring finger here for you. So that's what it's all about. It's on the hand now. So take a look at that. That'll give you an idea of the size and how it's going to sit on the hand there in that bridge mounting where you do see 4 entire rows going from side to side. That's the 2 rows underneath. That's the 2 big rows that come up the side as well. And that's what it looks like from a distance away. So one more look at it, $26.99 only, and then we'll move right along. That's for our requester. And then we've still got that best value on that emerald cut Tanzanite. Loving that one. And then we're going to have our top of the hour coming right up because it has reached that moment where we're at the 8 o'clock hour. We're going to talk about a very important bangle. It is a superstar of design, of gold weight. It's what I recommend more than anything in our bangle selection, not just because it looks like a $45,000 bangle, but because we did it better than a $45,000 bangle. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. We are at the top of the hour. We have 2 hours left on our Monday night, and guess what? We are live. So this is a show where you can call in and get requests in, and we are showing our love and appreciation for all of you, and we know what you love is great jewelry at a great price, so we're bringing that at a better, higher level with our customer appreciation sale event. That means discounts on everything, whether it's a classic item like you're about to see that's a bestseller all time, or brand new items that I'm bringing out left and right throughout the show. So all of that, best price you can get, plus the 10% extra off, which amounts to not a little tiny discount. We've already seen discounts, $300. We saw a discount that was $700, so actually $777. So you've got a lot of ways where if you think it's just a couple of bucks, it's not. Think about it. Even on our $1,000 items, you're saving $100 extra. So this is an important time to pick up what you love. It's no doubt why we're getting so many requests. We hope you'll keep those coming in. We'd love to help you out with all of those. But we also want to talk about our top of the hour, which has already been requested by many. And it is a designer bangle. This is also a style that, keep in mind, you see it out there a lot. Public figures, celebs. It's a very well-known designer that does a design like this. Theirs is not as good. Let's be real. And I respect this designer. They have very cool jewelry. I wear a lot of their jewelry. I love it. But that French designer who has those beautiful red boxes with the gold script writing, and they do a lot of very important pieces that are classics. Well, they're great and they do things well, but we are actually giving you an upgrade because we got our choice and we got our opportunity to make it for you. And so we set out to upgrade it from the designer version, and we did. We accomplished that with really big diamonds that are VS, a lot of solid gold. This is the heaviest bangle we really do in a true classic like this. This is a stunner, and it's done with a matching ring, so we'll give you a little peek at the ring as well. But it's also a style that men and ladies wear alike. So even if you wanted to get it for, let's say, couples, it's something that everybody can wear. So I think that's a lot of fun about this one, is because it's a little different than what we see. Sometimes it's a really feminine design or a really bold masculine design. This one you see really worn by everybody. Now, the big designer also does one with no diamonds at all. That's their most popular one because it's a little bit more affordable, if you can call it that. We're giving you an upgrade because it's all the big diamonds. So you're getting huge individual stones. They're actually going to be 11 points apiece. They're set into the gold. So you have a completely smooth, sleek, seamless style. This is not going to catch on anything. It has no prongs. It has no sharp edges, none of that. So it's that really easy piece to wear. And let me tell you, if you are so sad to see those days go by where you're going, I shopped in the 80s. No, I did not shop for jewelry in the 80s. I was just a baby. But I will tell you this. I know a mom my mom, who did, shop for a lot of her jewelry in the 80s, and it was amazing just looking back at those pieces now. They were made and constructed in an entirely different way because the gold was so much less. Even when I started in the business back in 2000 and what was that? 2002, that was when gold was really irrelevant. We didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about how much gold there is because it was so inexpensive, relatively speaking, so it didn't really matter if it was an ounce or 20 grams in gold. Didn't make a lot of difference. We're in an environment today where gold is over $2,400 an ounce. So we have to look at bracelets that are made like this and go, okay, wow, that's a big piece of this. I know we like to look at diamond weights, but that is why this bracelet has been a hit since day one when it debuted, which wasn't all that long ago, and why it's requested in a sale event like this to make it its best price ever. And it is a classic. You will wear it every day. If you find that you get it at home and you're not wearing it every day, do me a favor, put it on every day. And try it every day. See what you think and see how it fits and feels, because there's something about it. Classic. Everybody could wear it. We have two sizes to choose from, an average or a larger. And let's take a look at it here, because we're going to see this for, I think it's going to be brief as far as the amount of time we can share this with you. It is absolutely stunning. I've only got the white gold here, but I will have the ring and a couple golds to show you so you'll get an idea of what it's all about. It's 112-1625. That's going to be the big bangle with the designer diamonds. It's a 77-point overall diamond weight. It's going to sit on the wrist, always in the top on top, because it's got the bangle done with one side of diamonds and the other side is mirror finished, although we didn't narrow it down to nothing. So if you want to reverse it, you want a plain gold look one day, you can do that. Put it on the other way, and you can do that. Or wear all your diamonds up top. Everything about it, smooth, sleek, seamless styling. It's an incredible design, but it's an even more incredible value. So 77 points, heavy gold weight here. We only have a couple in white, a couple in yellow, and a couple in rose. So this is where I need you to call early. Unless you want to wait, it could take some time to build it. And we may not have everybody's size choice in your gold color choice, so that's something to talk to your operators about. But we are going to see the ring in a little bit to match. And we're ready for the bangle to go. And if it was, let me tell you, it was our bestseller all time in debut items. The Sunday afternoon that I debuted this, and again, it wasn't all that long ago. It wasn't like it was 5 years ago. The Sunday afternoon when I debuted this, it was our bestseller ever. We had never had a debut that had sold as many as this bangle did, because I got a little chance to promote it for you. I got to tell you it was coming. A lot of you were ready for it. A lot of people did, not only shopping for themselves, but for gift ideas. Well, it's been well received, to say the least. So much so that we've never had a piece have repeat business like this bangle has, meaning people that got one at home came back and got another for a couple of reasons. Either they wanted a different gold color, or they wanted to get another or two or three more to stack, because that's the greatest thing. You can layer as many as you want. You can put them on together, wear multiples at a time. We are about to be very busy on our phone lines, and we are, let me repeat, we are limited. I know that on customer appreciation, the last thing I want to do is upset you guys. This is an event that's all supposed to be about celebrating you with the best way we know how. But with that, I don't have an unlimited quantity of anything to go around. And that is where I can tell you in the next couple of minutes, there will be shoppers that are disappointed. Maybe you've never seen this before. Maybe you weren't here for debut day. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you were, at the beach that weekend. This is the time to get on the phone lines. We have an average size or a large size. Here's how this works. If you wear a 6.5 bracelet, all the way up to a 7.5-inch bracelet, if that's where you fall, you get the average size. If you wear anything greater than a 7.5-inch, so this would be for my gentlemen out there, anybody who's got a little larger wrist, if you tend to wear an 8-inch bracelet, get the larger size, and then you are good to go. But here's what you need to do. You need to call me now, because if you're waiting, you're going to miss out. And I don't want you to miss out, because here's the other thing. Not only, there will probably be another point at some point in time, we'll show it again. But not only would that be away from the customer appreciation event, so you wouldn't save 10%, which is going to be a sizable savings. But also, if we make it again, let's say it's December, let's say it's next year, let's say it's early 2025, that's going to have a new pricing, because gold is different now than it was then. Diamonds are different now. That's an ever-shifting, ever-evolving world. So this is going to be more money the next time we see it built. So don't wait, because you've got the best savings and the best opportunity to get it now. But if we make it in the future, it's going to be more. So this is even if you're shopping for holidays, even if you're cool paying more money, Even if that's cool with you. If you're made of money and you got more money than you know what to do with, and you're like, I don't care. I'll get it when I need it. I don't think this is going to be back between now and the end of the year. And if it is, it's more money. So this is the time to take advantage of it, because I'm telling you, the weight of this, the feel of this, the inside, this is not hollowed out. This is not silicone filled. This is a solid bangle. And I'm telling you, it's weighty. Take a look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's not going to be available for very long. So this is where please, oh please, oh please dial in if you want one. And we have already 5 people on the phone lines, because I think you probably either requested it, or you're ready to get another, or you're ready to shop it for gifting, or you're thinking about stacking a different gold color, or maybe you just like to stack in general. This is the bangle to do it with. And it's going to be a fantastic value. This is the one to get. And we're going to help you out. And it's not going to be, this is what I love, because obviously you can spend $25,000, $35,000, $40,000 on the versions with no diamonds. Don't do that. Don't do that if you don't have to. And look at this, the depth of it, the width of it, the finishing of it. Look at that, solid, heavy, deep, not just through the top, but through the back, through the bottom. It's all, I love this hinge. Look at this. This is the most sleek style, because the last thing you want to do is ruin it with figure eights. So there is an inner locking mechanism. We're so busy on the phone lines. Operators, will you let me know how many you're getting, please, and what gold color? Because I can't oversell what we have. I got to keep track. Now, this is where, look at that. That's the button release. So you press it down right here. That's what keeps it sleek. Now, when you do that, I will go ahead and do that for you here. And then what's going to happen is I'll show you the inside. Do you see how there's 2 grooves there to the locking mechanism? That you don't need to worry. If you're going, where are the figure eights? How's that going to lock? How's it going to stay secure? It's all built into this mechanism. It's a super, super expensive style to do. But do you see those 2 separate grooves? When you close it, it's going to actually click twice. Once, twice, actually 3 times rather. And do you see how that's now smooth and seamless? Make sure that you see no gap there. It's not closed until you push it all the way in and you see no gap, because that's where the locking mechanism is built in. I got to try it on for you so you can see the size. And again, this is not a dainty piece. It's not a small piece. It's beautiful. And I'll try to show you without the glare, because obviously there's a lot of mirror finished gold. And if you want the large size, which most of you do not need, this is the average size. It fits anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5. If you wear a line bracelet in 7, 7.25, 7.5, get the average. It's got plenty of room. You can see I can put about 3 fingers in between there. So it gives you enough room where you can move it up or down as you wish. But it's the best look ever. And by the way, only 7 diamonds, so it kind of feels lucky to me. That's usually a lucky number for most of us, right? 7 diamonds, 11 points each, so they're big and they're still VS, and you can get white, yellow, rose. Look at this. It opens up just by, all I did was press that button, and then it's got a resistant hinge, so it doesn't just fly open. You have to give it a little bit of help here, and then watch, click, click, and click. 3 times to make sure that's seamless and doesn't pinch, doesn't catch, nothing sharp. It is amazing. So let's put it back up close, then we're gonna have the ring, but if you want the large size, that's only for anybody who wears, really, if you wear a 7.5 inch or more. If you wear a 7.5 inch, 7 3/4, or actually 7.5, you're good with the average. If you wear anything greater than a 7.5 inch, get the large. The large is only going to be, and this is what's so amazing, because it should be $5,000 on a good day. Here, it should be $49.99 for the large size. We're going to do better. It's not going to be $49. It's not going to be $39, and it is not even $29.99. And when you think about investing into one piece you know you're going to live in, this is it, I'm telling you. And it's not overly dressy. It's not too much. It's not what I would call ostentatious, except that I'm going to tell you something, it will turn heads. For the sheer fact that it looks like the very, very high-end designer piece that is the upgrade, that is usually the most expensive one you can buy in that really big size with the diamonds. And I'm telling you, the gold weight, it feels like a piece that would have been made back in the 70s or 80s when gold was really irrelevant as far as gold pricing. You will love the feel, you will love the weight, you will love it in every way. And it's not even going to be $29.99 for the large size. Most of you just need the average. We're going to go even more affordable, and this has never been 10% off. And you still, if you're not sure, or you got to see it at home, or you got to feel it on, you have that money back guarantee part of this event. We want you to be thrilled with everything you get, and we want you to shop with ease. Shop knowing with confidence that you're going to love it. I can tell you you're going to love it. There's really no way you can't love this piece. You will love it. You will live in it. You will wear it. If you give it to someone as a gift, oh my gosh, they're going to be blown away. They're going to think you spent like $50,000 on their gift. You didn't have to. You got TVON in your corner, and it's not going to be $2,500 for the large. We're going under $24.99. Remember, every price I give you is prior to a 10% off extra. That's a big discount to get, and we're going to take another look at it because it's not even $24.99. This is for the large size. It's not 24. It's not 23. It's only $22.99 for the large size. That would be for my gentlemen out there who want to wear it, because there's a lot of guys that wear this style. It just, keep an eye on the public figures out there. You'll see it a lot. There's a lot of men that wear it. If you want a larger size, if you wear an 8-inch or an 8.5 inch or an 8 1/4, get the large. If you want to get the average size, which again, 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet wearers get the average, that is under $2,000. It's got a little less gold, so it should be a little less money. And we give you that advantage by making it $1,999 plus, that's $200 off. So you get it for $1,799. And again, I can't stress to you enough, this is not a hollow piece. This is not, sometimes there's a big bold gold piece and they inject something inside to make it stronger, but that's because they have to cut down on the cost of the gold. That's not the case here. It is solid all the way through. It has got that important and very, very, very high-end mechanism, the locking mechanism, where it couldn't be easier to put on. You have nothing to catch on anything. It's never going to fight with your sweaters or your fine knits or your silk or anything. Or if you're picking up the kids, right, and they're playing with your jewelry, because they tend to do, kids love to, they follow the shiny object, right? So they're going to be attracted to the jewelry, and we've all had that happen where, you're picking up the kid and they're pulling at your earrings, or they're playing with your bracelet or pulling at your pendant. This is where, again, no sharp edges, everything is seamless. All those diamonds, that's burnishing for you. That's when you get burnished diamonds, and they're huge. There are only 7 stones along the 1/2 of the bangle. So you see here, count them with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So they go from one side to the other, halfway around. Operators, please let me know what gold color you're getting. I got to keep track of these. Average sizes, yes? Yellow gold over there. I wish I had the yellow. Oh, I was going to show you the ring, because the ring helps you see what the gold colors look like. So let me at least show you. If you're not sure where to go, this is going to be, I think, a huge help to see the ring at least. I can show you the ring. And how many? White gold over there. Thank you so much. White gold going out. What about you, Wayne? What color did you get? And Jess, what color are you getting? White gold over there for Andy's collar. What color for you, Wayne? Wayne, did you get a bangle? Yes. What color? Thank you. What about you? JT's got a white gold as well. This is the yellow gold, by the way. So just imagine, look at the ring. I'm going to show the ring next. We're going to give you a little mini prez on the ring, so you can get the ring too to go with it, or maybe you just want one or the other. That's what the yellow gold. I have a rose gold too to show you. Obviously, you're seeing the white gold, but look at the ring. Is this rose gold? No, it's a yellow gold. I got 2 yellow golds. So never mind. I don't have the rose gold to show you. I just have the white and the yellow. So there it is. That's the yellow gold in the ring, and then we've got the white gold in the bangle, and obviously that's just meant to give you an idea. We'll show the ring coming up. I got to give it 60 seconds on the bangle. And it is so impressive. The fact that for $17.99, it's literally $17.99 and change. $17.99 to get that bangle in an average size, and stack away. If you already have it and love it, either try a new gold color and you can still then mix and match them, stack them together, or you can just, I think, gift giving. Holidays will be here before you know it. We're already almost finished with July. So think about it. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump till suddenly it's like sleigh bells and snow on the ground and holidays. So this is where, yes, JT, go ahead. Did she? Was she in Pennsylvania by any chance? New York. Oh, okay. Okay, so I know I had a requester who requested this. I wanted to see if our requester got one. So anyway, congratulations. And again, large size 22, by the way, $22.99, going to be much more affordable as well. If you want that large size, it's only going to end up being a little over $2,000. It's $2,069.10 for the larger version. And then you've got the $17.99 and change for the average, which is really impressive. So it's special. It is special, and it's a must-have. And then we'll get you a ring to match as well, which is going to have 3 stones instead of 7, because obviously ring smaller than a bangle, but really, really impressive. And that is going to be, I'll tell you, you'll love it. You will love it, love it, love it, love it. You truly will. I've not encountered anybody who got this that didn't love it. A lot of you came back for another, either in a different gold color or just simply the same gold color, and stack away. I love the look of 3. I think when you're stacking, I mean, I know that's a little bit of an investment, but when it's $17.99 today, I mean, you could actually acquire 3 of these for under $5,400. I'm just saying. That would still be less than you would ever pay for one in the retail store. That would actually be close to the tax you would pay alone on one in the retail store. So when you can get 3 for less than the price of 1, in fine jewelry, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that'd be just cool on a loaf of bread at the grocery store, but when you can get 3 diamond gold bangles for less than the price of 1, I think you're working a magical deal there. So $17.99 on the average. I encourage you to get it. We'll show you the ring as well. I've got the ring in the yellow. I've got the ring in the white as well. We'll show you both, but the ring is also unisex and the same kind of build, the same great style, the same great thickness, all of that. The ring is going to be 1122532. Just operators, will you continue to let me know? Jess, are you getting a bangle too? What color? Yellow over there. So I think when you see the ring, I think a lot more people may come in on the yellow gold here too, because the yellow gold really, truly is fantastic. And you're going to see that on full display. And no matter what, it's all mirror finished. Don't baby it. Don't be delicate with it. You know, 14 karat gold that's made solid like this and solidly, that's going to be fine. And I wear a mirror finished ring. You know my signet ring. I wear it every day. I literally, like, at this point, I'm sleeping in the ring too. I'm not even taking it off when I go to bed. I just love it that much. I'm attached. It's attached to me. I don't know who's attached. Is it attached to me or am I more attached to it? I don't know. But either way, my point is, it's a mirror finished gold surface area that's quite large. And yet, yeah, it's going to pick up as you wear it. I've worn my signet ring for years and years and years, every moment. It picks up little hairline scratches and things, little surface scratches, but you never see it really because of all the mirror finishing. I mean, this is a ring that I didn't polish it, clean it, nothing, and it's just sitting right here on set with me, and yet it just looks as good as the day I got it, even though it's, you know, pretty beat, you know, it's worn a lot. It's worn every day, and that happens, but look at that. When you see it from that angle, that's my signet ring. I'm just going to show you. If you're worried at all about a mirror finishing and what happens when you wear it, well, mine's got scratches all over it, yet you don't see them thanks to the mirror finishing, and it's got fingerprints on and all that good stuff. But I'm just showing you, don't be afraid. This is meant to be worn every single day. So let's talk about the ring to match, which is going to be here in the yellow gold. What do you think? I mean, just as cool. Thick and wide and built from within the same way as the bracelet. I'm also going to show you the white gold so you can see the 2 options, and another ring that stacks too, because that nice straight edge that it has. But it's going to be, let's see, in this case, 1122532 is a 23-point diamond weight. So here they're also large. They're going to be this time around, they should be to scale here. You've got, yeah, they're about 8 points almost. So just again, scaled down slightly from the bracelet. Remember, the bracelet had 11 pointers. This has basically 8 pointers, almost 8 pointers all the way across the top, and you can obviously wear it centered up like this. That's why we do the uneven number of the 3, so you find the center easily, and then you can spin it around. If you wanted to wear it as a plain gold band one day, hey, you got that look too. But again, same kind of build here, great thickness. Look at that, doesn't taper. But I still want you to get your true size. Why? Normally I would say size up, but we're actually going to make these more or less custom. Unless we already have your gold color and your exact size you need, give us a little time on these, because what we do is we make the inner circumference of the ring custom for the ring size you need. And what that allows you to do is it ensures the perfect fit. So otherwise, if we're saying size up, that may or may not be accurate for everybody. So this way, if it's made for you in the size you need, it may take a little extra time, but then you know, if you order a 6 1/4, it's going to be made as a 6 1/4 internally. So you know it's going to fit to perfection. So you never need to worry about that. That's why just give us a little extra time to create it for you. There's only so many we can make, because obviously it takes a lot of gold weight and big diamonds, and we don't have a myriad. We don't have an endless supply of diamonds like this. So keep that in mind, but let's get you a great value, because it's going to be lower than it's ever been, and it should be, oh, how interesting, $19.99 for the ring. Well, I can't do that because we just did the average size bangle for that price. So we have to go lower, and we will, and this is more affordable. So if you want to try the collection, here's where you go. If you want to try it out, experience it for yourself, maybe you are just a ring girl. I'm a ring girl. I'm a bracelet girl. I like anything that I can see on the hand or wrist all the time. That's what I really enjoy. I like to see and appreciate my own jewelry. So we need to have one of these rings. Again, men's or ladies, totally unisex style. Stack could be a wedding band. Could be a great wedding band. That's what a lot of people do for this design. That designer has made a whole thing of making it like the wedding band style. So you can do that as well. Here, I will show you the white gold, and yet you're going to get it for under $1,000. $9.99 would be great. We're taking it lower than $9.99, and there's your white gold again. Picking up some glare there. I'll move it around. I'll try them on. I've got a yellow gold here. It looks great as a thumb ring, pinky ring, anywhere. Truly. This is why it's so versatile. It's men's or ladies. It's any age. It's anywhere on the hand. You could wear that truly anywhere, pinky to thumb and anywhere in between. You really can. But it's also not going to be $9.99, so you've also got affordability. Stack away. I've had as many as 3 of these on at one time. I'm going to do that again for you to show you how beautifully it stacks. And you just keep building and building and enjoy it. It's wonderful. And again, same things apply. Super smooth, burnished diamonds. We'll make it $888, which of course is going to be a lot less after your 10% off. That's going to be, of course, $7.99 and 20 cents to now get the ring. Here's what the ring looks like on the hand. And yes, 2 rings or bangles? Rings go, oh, you've got what? A bangle and a ring? 4 pieces. How's that break down, JT? 2 bangles, 2 rings? Wow. Love, oh, white and a yellow. I love that. Perfect. Oh, we got one shopper. They're getting 2 bangles and 2 rings and match up sets. That's the way to do it right there. And there's the ring on the hand. That's just on the ring finger, traditional way to wear it. Like I said, it can go anywhere on the hand, all the way from the thumb. And I wanted to promise you how, they stack beautifully. And these are all different sizes here, but look how beautifully they stack. There are the 2 together. There's a yellow and a white together, lined up perfectly. Then watch this. I mean, I think 3 is very comfortable still. Granted, it's a wider ring, so I've just stacked 3 together. I went yellow, white, yellow. You can see the gold colors there. And obviously, again, these are different sizes, but yet look how flush they're sitting together. So smooth on the hand. I love that the diamonds, they're spaced perfectly so that they also, I mean, look at that. They're spaced like they were designed for my ring finger here so that they're evenly set, but you're still seeing all 3 across the hand. Isn't that great? I mean, clever. Those are the things you have to think about as a designer that sometimes may go to the wayside, but they're actually really critical details in how you make a piece of jewelry and how you make it just right. And that's what we thought of here. So you see all evenly set, kind of gives the look like the diamonds keep going, almost like an eternity band, but they are meant to be right up top. But if you wanted to one day, you're feeling just like mirror finished gold, well, look at that. One twist and suddenly I've got, what about that last one? Suddenly I've got all mirror finished gold bands, which are really heavy as well. So you can do, really play with it, wear them however you want. That's the white, yellow stacked together. So just a lot of fun to play with it and enjoy it. But there it is again. And this is the yellow gold. So you can see again, hefty, solid all the way through. Look at the inside, never ever stops. The gold, it's not an undergallery, it's just solid all the way through. So it is, I mean, essentially, it's got that silky-like fit. It just glides on and off the hand. It's $888, everybody. And it's really $7.99. That's a huge deal. And then the bracelet, you got to get the bracelet. You have got to get the bracelet. Just seeing these together just makes my heart happy. I mean, really, truly, there's something about a matching set. And when it's a designer status look like this is, iconic, been around for a while, is not going anywhere, and you get a matching set that looks like that. How about the bracelet and the ring together? I'm trying to get them all in the same view there for you. There's the white gold bangle. There's the white gold ring. Ring's about a size 7. This is the average size bangle. This one's $17.99 after your discount. That is $7.99 after your discount. Does that really mean what I think it means? Essentially, you're going to spend, if you wanted everything that I've got on the wheel here, everything that I've got on display for you, under $2,600 and you get the set. If you want an average bangle and a ring, you're getting it all for under $2,600. Still, again, far less than what you would pay for the ring in the retail designer world, and far, far, far less than what you would pay for the bangle in the designer world. So this is go time. Again, the whole set under $2,600 tonight. So that's just a great chance to pick them up. And we still have the incredible bangles going out the door. We don't want you to miss out on that. And there's a look at a fingerprinted version of the white gold. And we'll give 60 seconds to the ring also. But halfway through the show is where we are so far. We have about 90 minutes left. Want to keep on getting requests in. Teresa, I just got your request here. So we do have the rose earrings coming up that Teresa asked for. Good news is that we have a few pairs. So it's not just going to be for Teresa. I like that too. So we've got Tanzanites on the way as well. Don't forget to call in the bangle. The bangle's incredible. Honestly, I think it's the best value. I thought when it premiered, when it first got here, meaning it was $200 more, when it was $200 more, I thought it was the best value we ever had. Just because I could feel it. I know what kind of attention to detail. I know what kind of gold went into it. So knowing all that, knowing the bangle was under $2,000, amazing. But now, today, tonight, you got the 10% extra off the ring and the bangle. It's the greatest value you can get in diamonds and gold. What about you, Wayne? Are you taking a ring, bangle, bolt, the set, everything? Take them all. And we've got 60 seconds already now counting down. So this is where we go, right here, right now. Special look and an incredible value. So we've got $888 comes down to $799. And again, don't you love that it's one price? Even if you need, like we have the larger bangle and the smaller bangle, and they're two sizes, right? Because it makes a difference. Here's the ring. I mean, you got within reason, it's going to be the same price. Love that too. So that's awfully nice. Shall we move on? Teresa she's got the rose earrings request, which all were designed, by the way, to go with a very special ring. It started as a ring, ended up adding earrings. I think that's why we're doing a lot of these sets here, right? A lot of people saying, I have one piece of the set. I want to come back, build around that, complement my pieces I already adore and love. This is pretty cool. It's a great way to do it. Let's get to the rose earrings. They're coming up. Let's get to it. We've got actually rose gold and rose earrings coming up next. The bands keep on dialing, $7.99 for those. Here are the rose earrings, and done in such a way where we have the rose. Obviously you can get the white or the yellow, which are the more traditional ways to go here, but that is special, isn't it? And this is an omega styling. Really important. Look at those, and we'll see them up right here in a minute. They're just going to sit like this on the wheel. Item number 1112926 is happening now, and these are the rose earrings. And I'll tell you, if you get the white gold, which is the most popular, and we still are very busy, that designer set, the bangle, the ring, we are extremely busy on the phone lines. I'm probably moving on a little quick, but I just want to make sure you understand that the pieces are going, and we're in limited quantities now, and what's left in our designer bangles and rings. So keep calling. Every line is locked. Want to make sure you get yours before they're sold out, before we can't make any more. And that's really key. But let's take a look at the rose earrings, which are carat 74 in diamonds. And also, you're getting a very special look. This is one of the highest in, yes, go ahead, JT. Nothing. So that's the thing. There's no stone. And what it does is it's concave. So the gold kind of comes in at that center point. I was just going to say, in the white, it's not as noticeable. In the rose, because there's that really bright color that is different from the diamond color, it's a little more noticeable, and that's the difference. There's not supposed to be a stone in the center. So it's just where, it's like all the petals, you know, in a real rose, how everything's kind of stemming from the center and then it blooms outward and then it kind of overlaps in the petals. The center point is just a little dip down. So that's how that works. It's a carat 74 in pave diamonds. The rose gold, it's more noticeable. We've seen the white gold usually on the air, and it just, when you've got the white diamonds on the white gold, it's not as prominent. And yet you've got an omega style. I'll try them on for you, but we also have a great look. But they're actually a $49.99 earring that's going to be a lot less here tonight. And that's what we're aiming to do. We're not here to just give you a lot less price. We're here to give you the best price. And that's even cooler. So that's what they look like from a distance. You'll see one on in just a moment, but it does have the omega back. The measurement is going to be about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. And yet they will only sit in this direction because obviously you have the omega. So that means the post is near the top. It's a really easy hinge style to put on and then just fasten in a breeze. These are, I think, the easiest earrings in the whole world to put on and take off. I try on a lot of earrings, and yet have a lot of earrings and try on a lot of earrings at work. And yet it is one of those that is just, nothing is quite as simple and easy as an omega back. Let's take a look at them on. You'll see how they look from a distance. That just gives you a better idea of the size and how having that omega back makes sure that they can stay and sit outward. You always want to see the diamonds, right? You don't want a bigger earring, has a tendency to fall forward, to droop, to sag. We don't like any of that stuff. We don't want any of that. We don't want that around us. That's where you have that beautiful look there. So $49.99, we can take care of you there. We're going less than even $2,000. They're not even $19.99. That's been a happy price point with your extra $200 you get off, but it's going to be better. The very first callers, we have white, yellow, rose. You get to choose. Let's go ahead and go back to the wheel. I just wanted you to see that size on from a distance, and they're $18.88. So a better value plus almost $200 of extra savings on the earrings here tonight during customer appreciation. So there it is. That's going to be the rose earring in the rose gold. As always, I recommend our white diamonds in the white or the yellow. Those are my first two top choices. But again, nice to see it in the rose gold if that's something you need. Hi, Misty. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I don't have any more 1 carats for that price. That was the problem. But I do have an 80 pointer. Oh my goodness, I know. Well, Thanks, Misty, for all the kind words. I'm sorry you missed out on that Paraiba we had earlier. I know. I tried. I know. I told you. I wish I had like 100 of them. we needed more. We did. I do have an 80 pointer. It's not quite the same price. I do have, though, we'll see what we can do. I did have the Paraiba if you want to go bigger. We still have the 3 carat pluser, or the almost 4 carat. That was really affordable for what that was. We had a nearly 4 carat for under $4,000 in a true blue-green Paraiba. So that was a little surprising. One of our better values that's still hanging out. A few items from the first hour still here. Hey, again, shout out to Stephen, who made a request earlier before the show. Stephen and Mary. You guys had some requests that came in before we went on air. I have them here if you're waiting to see them. And 1888, remember that comes all the way down to only $16.99. So the earrings are really $16.99.20. That means they're well under $1,000 a carat for those earrings. And it's a lot of gold. And it's a lot of diamonds. And we'll move on. Big blue wing Tanzanite emerald cut. We had the 18, what was it, 18 karat earlier? I've got a 9 carat coming up. So we'll go half the size and we'll make it more affordable. And that's what we need to see. And then if anybody needs about 8 carats in diamonds in a necklace, I do have one. Maybe we just flash this. It's not exactly for everybody, but it is going to be a nice big discount. And it looks a little something like this. It's all diamonds in a necklace. Well, all diamonds for the drop that you're seeing. And boy, when you know, it can barely fit in the shot. That's a stunning necklace. And it's about 8 carats in diamonds. So anyway, baguettes and rounds, something to think about. Let's go back to our wheel and take a look at our rose earrings in the Omegas. And then we'll get to our big 9 carat tansy. And any requests that you may have. We are already now in the latter half of the show. So winding down our time tonight on this Monday, when we don't see you on Tuesdays, we're not back till Wednesday. Customer appreciation, no secret, will continue. But it is an important time that the sooner you dial in on those requests, the better off you are. Because as the event wears on, more and more pieces sell out, and then you miss the boat. And we don't want that to happen. So we'll get to our emerald cut tansy next. Then we also, pink lynx is here. Yes, the limited edition pink diamonds lynx ring is here. So we'll see that. And then let's get to our tanzanite, and we're still very, very busy. I think the designer bangles. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Sean, you're still on a diamond bangle, right? Diamond bangle, diamond rings to match. JT's still on the bangles. Tim, are you still on the bangles? Wayne's still on. We should have never probably left the designer bangle. We are still, everybody on the line, it seems like, is taking one of those designer diamond bangles. And why not? You should get 1, 2, 3, stack them away, do whatever you want. But we are busy on our lines, very busy lines here. I know Will's getting designer bangles as well. So we've got Wayne and Will, JT and Sean, Tim and Andy. Yes, it's boys' night here. Yeah. Deborah, where's she calling from? Florida. And what's up with Deborah tonight? Yes. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Deborah. Well, you know, as I said at the beginning of the show, this customer appreciation event doesn't just mean customers that have been with us for years and years and years. There are many of you that have, and we appreciate you, but we appreciate those brand new shoppers. Deborah just called in to say, Tony, she said, I've been watching you a very long time, but I just decided tonight to make my very first purchase. And what was her very first purchase? One of those designer diamond bangles is headed out to Florida. And Deborah, you will love it. And thank you so much for watching. And thank you for your kind words. And welcome to our show. And we appreciate our brand new shoppers as much as we appreciate all of our shoppers that have been with us for years, because you are all such an important part of the TVON family. Listen, we couldn't do this without you guys, right? If you guys weren't here and weren't shopping with us all these years, we would not be here to provide these values that we do. And you know what? The greater the family, the TVON family expands, the more we can expand, the more we can bring you values like this. So we really, we honor you all. Whether you're a first-time shopper or even viewer. Now, Deborah's been watching for a while, she said, but first-time shoppers or first-time viewers, welcome on in. This is the time to get your collection going. Let's take a look at this Tanzanite. This is the best. And oh, is it ever. I think this looks better than the 18.5 carat. I'm just going to say it. We all saw the 1846 earlier. I think that stone in a 9 carat size has more through and through and through saturation than even the 18 carat museum reserve. And this is also, it is its buddy. It's also a museum reserve, and it's going to be item number 1124,188. Look at that. Wowza. That's special. And keep calling designer rings, designer bangles. I think a lot of people also they called in to get the bangle and now they're shopping the ring as well, or they're coming back to get another to stack. Great idea. But here's our 901. Well. And I know it's probably nighttime where you are and the sun's been down for a while, yet it may be time to get out the sunglasses because this is really giving us light return and red flash and neons beyond. I think there's a big meteor shower happening. 2 meteor showers this week, following our big earthquake today. Anyone feel it? I know I did. My whole house just went boom, boom, back and forth. I was sitting and I saw my house zigzag. It's always just a little bit jarring, but it wasn't even close. The earthquake was hundreds of miles away and it was pretty big. You felt it, Tony? Did you feel it? Yeah, me too. All right, and you're closer to it than I am. You're a good 40 miles closer than I am. And yeah, we could feel it. It was a big one, but hope all our friends in the desert areas are okay. But here we are, 901 in this stone, and diamonds on the side, 4 rows of pave on the sides, and 22 points in the diamond width. So we kept the diamond widths a little minimal, really just said, let the stone do its thing. Let the stone rock your world. It's much better than the actual world rocking, which this one, trust me, you might feel a little jolt when you get this at home because it's just a wow. The blue wing block Ds are, and this is Museum Reserve, and it's a 901, and we're going to blow it out right now. I'm not into the auctions for this event because when I get the opportunity to discount everything the way I do, like anything goes pricing, I take full advantage because I love a good sale. And I love treating you guys to the best sale prices. So let's do it right now. On the 901, let's show it on the hand. I'm not going to leave it at $99.99. I know a couple days ago I tried to auction it $7,500 to open, and the only reason it's here tonight is that it didn't get an open. So we get to make it even better right now. And if you think you like reds, and we always kind of admonish that, hey, you're going to see more red when you get it at home. You're probably thinking, how is that possible? Because this stone is showing off the reds right here, right now, without fail. There's no trouble seeing the reds in this stone, so what's it going to do in person? Are you telling me it's going to look better? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's going to look better, brighter, and even more powerful red flashes when you see it in person. It's true, they all do this. Come on in on the Blue Wing Block D experience. It's not even $4,999. I'm skipping it. And this is going to be one of those opportunities for a bigger, better savings with your 10% off. Do not wait to get on the phone lines. I know we are all kind of a little woozy from all those diamond deals that we just had. Now we're switching back to some serious color and some major moments here of sale pricing. It's not even $49.99. One caller takes it. I can switch the gold color if you'd like to. No problem there. But we're ready right now. And Sean's still taking bangles. Love it. Bangles, rings, designer diamond pieces, all that. Here we go. Instead of $49.99, time for the Tanzanite to go. Half the size, maybe that works a little bit better. The 1846 emerald cut I had earlier might be too big for a lot of people. I get that. This could be that size that's still large, but not as overwhelming. And it's not 49, it's not 45, it's not $44.99. We are here to move it. Every piece I put up during this event, that's the trick. That's the pressure on me. With prices like this, I got to make sure every single last piece goes. So we're going to do that right now. With a better than $49.99, better than $45, better than $44, it is under $4,000. I'll make it $39.99 right now. And then please be my guest and take another $400 off that price. It will be $35.99 and a dime to get that one home. So you're under $3,600 to get the emerald cut 9 carat you see right there. In any gold, obviously you get the choice of switching the gold color if you'd like to. And don't forget about a few of the pieces that we had earlier as well. Love to help you out with those, whether it's Wonder Rings, the 371 Paraiba, pink diamond earrings, Panther and white gold, Opal Bangle bracelet, men's Congolese. Those are some of the pieces we have still available from earlier in the show. And I want to give you affordable as well. And this is affordable. I'm going to show you 5 rings. It's my top 5, and it's going to be a high 5 deal because these are high end. But you know what? You know when you're really excited and you're like, teaming up and someone, you're excited with another person, what do? You high 5. You give them a high 5, right? This is my virtual high 5 through the TV screen because I've got high end, 5 individual rings. They are going to be blowout time. And let's start with something that looks like Tanzanite, but it's actually iolite. that's high quality iolite. Most iolites don't look like that. Otherwise, everybody in the world would want iolites. We have a Malaya garnet, so we're just upping the rarity ante here. We've got iolite. We've got the Malaya on your right side. I've got blue sapphires here as well. Those are blue sapphires, ovals clustered together. I have Savorite garnet. Oh my goodness, now we're getting really interesting here. Savorite in that traditional, it's kind of like the signature styling there with the pave. There's my Savorite. And then I also have a, well, this is what you've been loving of late. There's been a lot of requests for this, and yet it seems to be getting more popular. Let's put our garnets in the back row and give you a Mandarin option. And I'm going to need some collars because I felt like we needed something a little affordable, right? We've been looking at some high-end, and these are still high-end, and that's why I'm calling it the high five. Because we're going to make sure, just think of it as my virtual high five to you, because you're here, you're shopping the customer appreciation event, you know what's going on, you're seeing these values left and right, you're ready for a deal, here it is. They're all the same price. I can change the gold color on most. The ones I cannot change the gold color on are as follows. The iolite stays in white gold. The other one that's got to stay in the white gold is this blue sapphire cluster. Those are the two that stay as they are. That means I can change the color of gold on the Malaya, change the color of gold in the Savorite, change the gold color in the Mandarin, and that's not going to last because that has been one of the hottest stones going right now, not just here but across the world. It also usually has a high price tag, not here tonight. None of the rings, boy, that iolite is a 314 with baguettes, 16 points of tapered baguettes. Do not wait. Operators, let me know which one you like. They're not going to last. Anything on this wheel, I just want to make this really affordable. I feel like we've been kind of hanging out at the $4,000 and the $5,000 range quite a bit tonight so far. I've taken those prices down, of course, but we're going to make this really, really easy. Anything you want on this wheel, they're under $1,000. Simple and easy. It's going to be a 60-second deal. I'd be very, very surprised if any of them last 60 seconds, and they're not $9.99. And I know you're going, yeah, because we get 10% off. No, I'm taking them lower first, and then wherever we end up, you still take a 10% off, which is going to save you about $100 extra. So please take your favorite, take a look at all 5 options. Let's blow them out right now. They're not even $9.99, and this is going to be a quick 60-second opportunity. So please, I'll try them on. I'll give you all the details as you call and ask for them, but they're not going to last because they're only $949. That's it. $949. There's basically $95 that's taken off that price. So you're going to be really close to $850 if you'd like to get any one of those 5. And yes, there's the clock ticking down. So $949, 10% off. That'll make them $854.10. So yes, you got it. The pear-shaped Malaya. Already gone. I'll try it on for you. That is item number 10 for you, 1123950. There it is. That pinky Malaya garnet with the burnished diamonds on the sides. There's 3 diamonds. Hey, burnishing. We saw that in the designer line just a few minutes ago. The Malaya is gone. Congratulations. Now we take a look at the 4 left. So now we're looking at iolite. And of course, let me just rearrange them a bit. We'll put our Savorite up front. I'd be very surprised if that Mandarin sticks around much longer. The Mandarin garnet, by the way, is a 159 stone. Very clean. The iolite's a 314 with tapered baguette, 16 points. Then you've got your stunning sapphire collection and the Savorite garnet. Had a Savorite earlier, it's still here, but this one's even more affordable. It's a 43-point Savorite, 65 points in diamonds. Last call on that wheel, $854 and change is where they go. And let me know if you'd like one, and we're moving on. Got to keep going. Got a lot to do tonight, and we only have an hour and 15 minutes to do it. So it's go time. Make sure you are on the lines right now. It's $854 to get them. You have to let us know. The iolite's amazing. The iolite really, that looks like a blue wing block D or a sapphire. You've got sapphires on the opposite side. Look at what you get there. And even those designer tapered baguettes that are happening on the sides around your oval, why would you? Don't leave that there. And it's got to stay in the white gold, yes, but it looks fantastic like that is. And then your Savorite garnet is here, your Mandarin garnet. I'll tell you what, the popularity of Mandarin garnets, not one you want to wait on. The prices are elevating like no other stone except for Paraiba. And we will see Paraiba. And let's get to pink links at the top of the hour. So 14 minutes away, we will talk about that really, really special pink links limited edition ring. It's based on the Lolo's links, and yet it's got pink diamonds that are all natural. So I think you're going to like that too if you don't already have it. And then we have more on the way. Yes. Thank you. The iolite is gone. That's going to be item number 1119880. So that one's gone. Let me try it on the hand for you, Wayne, too. So Wayne, if you want to have your caller take a look at it, they'll see it. Thank you, Leanne, so much. So that iolite, yes. Savorite gone as well. Item number 112, 1907 for you there. JT, I'll try that on for your caller. And then 2 left. Mandarin or blue sapphire with white diamonds around it. There's the Savorite for you. And, or actually Savorite's verifying. Let's see who's got the Savorite. And then let me know. Yes, go ahead. Oh, really? Oh, Maricela in Arizona? Love it. Thank you so much. I'll be visiting her beautiful state. Where was she? She's not in Phoenix, is she? No, I will be in Arizona. I'm going to be in Colorado this month. Well, not this month, next month, August. Colorado. I'll be spending some time in Denver. I'll be spending some time in Arizona. Looking forward to seeing a few different cities I don't get to go to a lot. So that'll be a lot of fun. So I'll look for you. I'll look for it. Trust me, I'll spot the Tanzanite. I'll spot it for sure. All right, coming up. Did you say which one, Jess? Mandarin or sapphire or Savorite? There's the Mandarin. And the Mandarin's the 112-4184. I'll try that one on. Jess, is that the one she's getting, Andy? Did you hear? I heard something. Okay, we'll see who's got the Mandarin. I think the Mandarin's still here. I'd be very surprised. But the Mandarin at the moment, 159 Mandarin, diamonds around it, 38 points there. Mandarin, I thought so. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, and then we've got 2 left. Except the Savorite's verifying, and we have the blue sapphire ring. Blue sapphire ring, one more thing. It's 14 karat gold. It's a carat 36 among the 4 blue sapphire ovals. Big diamond in the center and diamonds around it as well. So the Mandarin is gone. The iolite is gone. Who got the iolite, Wayne? Do you know who that was? Thanks, Daryl. Daryl, right? Did I get that right? Okay, Daryl, not Carol. Daryl, got it. Thank you so much. And enjoy the Mandarin, enjoy the iolite. Savorite sounds like that's verifying that may be gone. And let's get our next item up to the big wheel here. We've got, well, pink diamonds in the Lynx ring still coming up 10 minutes away. Then we do have a really special new find tourmaline. Oh my goodness. And a pink zircon is here. We also have, anybody need a lot of diamonds and platinum? Here's a new design. This feels like it's got to be 2 pounds of jewelry. It just feels so weighty. Savorite's verifying. There's our sapphire ring. By the way, that diamond weight on the sapphire, 53 points in diamonds, 136 in sapphires, 854 and change at checkout. Amazing value. Let's get to this one. It's a monster. And I know it looks big, but wait till you feel it. Wait till you feel the weight of this platinum kind of scrolling wraparound design ring. Something else. 112-4735 is here. And it's special because it's got pave in the round brilliance, but it also has channel set baguettes. Yeah. The size of them individually, you mean? Well, it's a carat 36 in total. So they're going to be approximately 34 points each. So about 1/3 of a carat each. They were ovals, kind of set all around. Yeah. So figure about 1/3 of a carat. And then here we are with the diamond ring and platinum. Total diamond weight is what I have for you. It's 383 of diamonds. Now watch, you see the big pave, but then tucked into the sides is where you get the tapered baguettes. I mean, it's a layered dimensional piece, solid platinum all the way around. It is heavy. Look at this on the hand. This is going to give you an idea of why it's so heavy. When you see the way it's almost like a beautiful scallop dome. Everything is wrapping and twisting, like think of it like really solid, thick ribbons of platinum covered every which direction in diamonds. Looks incredible, doesn't it? Just really looks incredible. It's a 383 diamond weight. It's a one only. And we got to bring it down in price. With this amount of platinum, I see why it's $99.99. At least it's set to be that price. It would be that price if it was another day that wasn't our customer appreciation event, but now we get to have more fun with it and make it a huge blowout, not even $49.99 to get it. Thank you so much, and keep calling on that wheel. Keep calling. That wheel that we had. I think the Savorite, actually Savorite and Sapphire were the ones that were left last I checked, so check on those with your operators. And then let's talk about this ring at an even better price. How about $39.99? But $400 extra, so $35.99 will be your price. And then we have, there is one more Tanzanite. We have a 10 karat in platinum too. So that's kind of exciting. If you want a platinum setting, we usually see only gold with our Tanzanites. We do have a Tanzanite platinum combination for you as well. So we will have that for you. And then if you need another Tanzanite, we've got a pear shape. I do have some really, really special yellow diamond material. We've got a big yellow diamond oval. Wanted to show you this one. Here we go with the very special, there's a ruby here that's amazing too. It's a museum collection ruby out of Burma. So $35.99 if you like this diamond ring. We do have the most affordable Tanzanite coming up. In a ring today is going to be an Asher cut. So still staying with the fancy cuts we've been seeing tonight. Here it is, 1124830. Well, look at that. And it's so much fun because the mounting as it leads up to the sides is actually a bit like a reverse style. See how it looks, one side goes one way and the other goes the other. So no matter how you face it, how you put it on, it's going to be upright to everybody that looks at it, whether it's you looking down at the ring or somebody else looking at your ring. Do you ever struggle with that where there's a clear top and bottom to a ring? I do this every day with my signet ring. Do I want the initials to face me or do I want it to face everyone else? And I opt to have, because I know what it says, so I opt to go outward facing everybody else so other people can read the initials or the monogram. Here's where they cleverly did one side one way and the other way, so there's no like right or wrong way to wear it. And we have a very special opportunity on 261 blue wing, obviously an Asher cut is specialty, like our emerald cuts. It has 23 points in diamonds as well. Thank you so much. Ellen will get to your request, which is great. We'll show that coming up next. And I think a lot of people are going to like Ellen's request for diamond bezel set studs. But here we are with the 261. We'll make this quick. It's got 23 points in diamonds, white, yellow, rose gold. And again, some interesting scroll work that's happening both in mirror finished gold and diamond pave on either side. Still keeps the stones set centered and evenly. So again, that looks great. We'll show it to you on. Choose your gold color and get it for less than $49.99. You better believe it. It's got to be a lot less than that if we're going to make this happen and make it easy. And it's going to be the most affordable Tanzanite we have for you tonight in the show. And you're not lacking for color. You're not lacking for saturation. It's all there, every bit. We love to see this color. That is really the strength of having the red flashes. Let me try it on before we actually take that price down. You got a lot better value than $49.99 awaiting you. There's what it looks like from a distance away. And I love that stone sitting right there, centered up on what looks like a beautiful detailed texture almost. When you see the way the diamonds reach up to that stone, it's not even $19.99. It's not even 1,500 bucks. Better value right now, one collar, and still a sizable stone, but don't you think everyday wearable? It's up to everybody individually, but I think when you get in that 2 and 3 carat range, that's when they become really wearable. And I take that from you guys who've been shopping them for years here, telling me what you like to wear every day and what you find is a wearable size. And we're going to make it even better than $14.99. Blow it out right now, $13.99, but an extra 10% makes it $12.59 and 10 cents. So basically like $12.50. Yes, Wayne. Oval. Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so that one, all right, couple wheel pieces headed out of here from our 949 wheel. Have still the big Savorite, the platinum, the pink diamond earrings we had in the first hour here as well. So we do have a little earring wheel of designer earrings. I know in past shows recently we've loved our designer earring wheels, so I did bring out some of those for you today. And then also, let's get to it. We've got a really special stone here. It's a, well, let's get to our studs and then we'll get to our ruby. And then top of the hour is the pink and white diamond lynx ring, which you're gonna, I think, lose your mind over. But take a look at these stud earrings that are huge. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I was just about to say, based on everything I know about selling jewelry for 22 years, I was just gonna say 1 carat total weight. And then I remembered, nope, I can't go on the visual alone because with bezel sets, the diamond sizes look bigger. And sure enough, this is not the 1 carat. I've been around diamonds a long time. I've sold a lot of studs. You know what? There's one thing for sure. A bezel set stone, especially in a white diamond, is going to allow that stone to look bigger. When I was sure, based on just the visual size, I was sure these were our 1 carat stones, meaning, you know, the big ones. Instead, they're the 68 points total weight that looks like a carat or more because they're bezel set. So that means, and so if you're thinking, so what's the big deal? Why does that matter? It matters because what you spend on a 1 carat diamond set of earrings is vastly different and more money. And that's the problem. It's why we aren't all walking around with massive diamonds on our fingers or on our ears or on our wrists or our necklines, is because diamonds get so much more expensive as they get bigger. And so if you can have a method of setting like this, where the bezel itself allows the stones to look bigger without having to pay more, that's a good thing. And it's a really nice way to go. So here they are. It's item number 112-1423. Ellen, thank you for the request. Yes, JT, go ahead. Bangle, yes. Right, this is my own. If you're talking about my right hand, it's my own. Maybe need more description from that shopper, I'm not sure. Okay. Not sure today, not sure. Yesterday, gotcha. Okay. I don't know if we still have everything from yesterday separated, but if we do, I know what she's talking about in the Podparasha Bangle. Podparasha Bangle's like a lot of money. I think it's $30,000. Okay. Got it. I'm just trying to remember yesterday's show. I can't remember every ring I put on because I put on a lot of them. So was it just white diamonds? I just need a little more detail, JT, and then I'm sure I'll think of it. I just don't remember right now. I had so many rings yesterday. I'm not sure which one she's talking about, but I'll figure it out if I have a little description. Our 68-point diamond studs, in the meantime, are going to be here at an incredible value. So it's go time on the studs. Let's make it happen for you. They're 34 points each, obviously, and that is over 1/3 of a carat. That's incredible, but it's more incredible that they look more like half carats. They really do. I'll show them to you on the ear. We'll show you the overall diameter, and we'll make them disappear before the top of the hour, because this is what's amazing. They should be $29.99, and they're not, and they're nowhere near. Watch these from a distance, because the perspective is everything. There's how they're set from the side, solid gold encasing them, then the finishing on the inside, centered post, of course. Here's what they look like on the hand. Then we'll put the ruler up next to it so you can see exactly what they're going to give. And here's what they look like. They're going to be, wow, that whole diameter overall is 1/4 of an inch. And then Andy, JT's trying to figure out a ring that I flashed yesterday that I don't know. He's getting a description now. We'll try to figure that out from yesterday. So also the Podparasha Bangle. And then here are the earrings, and I'll put them on the ear for you, and they're not even $19.99. This gets even better. Here's what they look like on the ear. It's another great size too that doesn't have to be just for a primary piercing. It can go up the ear as well. You can stack them. They could be a second piercing, third piercing, fourth piercing, and what have you, because the size is really versatile that way. Let's take another look at them close up, and they're only going to be $999, which of course is an extra $100 off today. So $899 and change if you'd like to get those really fabulous studs that look so much bigger than they weigh. And they are, I don't know if there's magnets inside or what's happening, but they seem to be attracting each other. Every time I try to separate them, they find their way back to each other. All right, so they don't want to be apart. They're a pair. They're not a single stud. They are a pair. We've got nothing but single studs in the phone bank tonight, though, I must say. Not to speak on everyone's marital status, but the single stud is definitely the theme of the phone bank tonight. But here we are, guys. We sell them as pairs. So here they are. And then we've got Grace. Oh, good request. A little DBTY bracelet action. It's a diamonds by the yard bracelet. It's a DBTYB. And that's coming up as well for Grace's request. Thank you, Grace, for that request. Top of the hour's here. We might be a little tardy on our pink and white diamond links ring because we got some requests coming in. And JT, did we figure out the ring she was looking for? Oh, okay. She knows we're not here tomorrow, though, to show anything. Okay, got it. All right. If she gave you a brief description, I'm sure I can figure it out. It's just I had like 400 rings yesterday. This one, we think? Got it. Thank you. That's probably it. Yep. This is the one. Now, this was presented in full, so maybe let's see. Who was it? Peggy. Okay, Peggy, tell me if this is the ring you were looking for, perhaps. Andy, I think that's a good call. If it was the same ring that, yeah, with the Podparasha Bangle, let's see if this is it. This is a Podparasha ring. I'd remember 112-4547. Call me on the studs. Keep calling on the studs. They're beautiful. But let's get to this one. I know you know our diamonds really well. This is a ring that, if that's it, Peggy, let me know, because it's a Podparasha that is a bigger stone size. It's a carat 17. Keep in mind the cuff bracelet is also here. It's about $30,000. So, you know, it's pretty significant in a purchase, but this is a really affordable Podparasha, and it's unheated, and it's a 117 stone size in the bridge mounting that will also have the white diamonds at 99 points. And we love to see that because it's the complete white gold, white diamond bridge mounting, which looks great with that Podparasha that we have for you. It's also going to be, well, 2 rows that run all the way underneath side to side, and that's going to be the 99 points. Change the gold if you want to. Yellow gold, rose gold, they would be fine. But this one's only $24.99. It did start at $7,000, came down to $24.99. You get an extra $250 off of that. So it's a great way to go. So $24.99. I know it was presented in full. Let me know, Peggy, if that might be the one you're thinking about. And then we've got the Diamonds by the Yard bracelet for our requester, and that's Grace. So we'll see that coming up, and we still have diamond studs going out the door. The diamond studs, by the way, would look beautiful paired up with the collection of designer pieces we had in the burnished diamonds. The bangle, the ring, all those burnished diamond settings really go well with the bezel set diamond studs. So that's important also. Let's keep moving. That's $22.49 at checkout. We've got the Diamonds by the Yard bracelet. I know we've had 1,000,001 styles in Diamonds by the Yard necklaces. This is the bracelet that's universal, that's meant to go with them all, because we needed to put together one great bracelet that could work with every one of your Diamonds by the Yard, no matter what size or length you have, no matter what gold color. This is the bracelet. It's item number 1114093, and it's going to be larger diamonds. And I'm going to show you, it's adjustable from 7 to 8 inches with a 7.5-inch spot as well. So let me show you how that's going to work. Here it is. This is your lobster claw closure on one side. Nice, by the way, to have a little larger closure on a bracelet because they can be a little more difficult than necklaces. And then here's what's happening to give you the adjustability. Do you see this? There are actually 3 different O-rings here, 1, 2, and 3, that are each set a 1/2 inch apart. So your shortest length is going to be here. That's 7. 7.5 is here, 8 inches here. What that's going to allow you to do, if you use the shorter lengths, either 2 of them, you're going to have a little bit of drape, is why we added a little heart-shaped end cap there. That's really nice, so that if you do, whether you're using the longer length or shorter length, there's always going to be that little charm detail that's going to extend. And that's just a little bit, so it just kind of has that great feel. Then you're going to have one great bracelet with, check it out, there are going to be all those different diamonds that are quite large here, and you see them all there. So 2, 4, 6, 8 different diamonds throughout the bracelet. That's going to be all of them because I'm holding it by the closures. So yes, 8 individual diamonds, really big stones that are bezel set, much like the studs we just had. I'm going to show it to you close up as well so you can see it down below, because I want you to see the front and back of the bezel, because obviously a bracelet will likely turn on your wrist a little bit. So I want you to see that no matter how it does turn on the wrist, as you move, it will move, so you get diamonds and their brilliance throughout no matter how it shifts. Now we've got the white, the yellow, the rose, and it's a 104 diamond weight where each stone is 13 points. That is the largest individual diamond we have in any of our by the yard styles. And that whole notion just implies you've got stations of diamonds. It's kind of an industry term, as it's back on the wrist here, that denotes that you have diamonds that are set within the chain. And it's meant to be consistent, where they're all spread around every so often throughout your piece, and yet it's only going to be $9.99 if you'd like it. So it really is that one size fits most category. 7 to 8 is what you're choosing, but you can wear it at 7, 7.5, and 8. So it also depends on one day you might want it a little more tight fit so that it stays really level on the wrist, or other days maybe you want it to be able to move a little bit more on the wrist, so maybe you use the longer length. I think even for the same person, it's nice to have multiple lengths to choose from so that you can adjust it and tailor it for that day. So that'll be $8.99 and change at checkout. Our Podparasha is still here, and then we have our top of the hour coming up, which, reminder, only 54 minutes left in the show. There's a top of the hour that is my pink and white diamonds link ring. It's a limited edition piece. We only have 2 left. Wanted to highlight that for you because there are a lot of collectors of that line. And then that's the bracelet. So let's talk about our top of the hour here. And again, a reminder, we'll welcome everybody in. I'm going to show you this ring first because I really want to give you a nice introduction to this because, well, it's about as rare as it gets. And it's very, very special. Pink diamonds. White diamonds. This was requested by you. And so many of you said, do you think you might be able to one day, because we made a lot of different versions of my Lynx ring and the collection itself, they had all been done in white diamonds. And some of you had the idea that was the same thought process I had. Do you think there's a way one day we could do a pink diamond version? We couldn't do an all pink diamond version, but we did do the main link in the pinks with the other 2 links in the white diamond. So there's a really nice contrast there. And the ring is limited edition because of the limitations on getting truly distinctive pink diamonds like you have here. So that's what really makes it rare and special. Top of the hour, because we know it's rare and we know how many of you ask for it. It's 1120781 and it stays as is. Now we do have our final hour here, so I'd love requests as well. We've caught up on requests for the moment, but we're willing to take more and more of those requests all the way through the airtime that we have, and we hope that you'll call in with those. Or check on availability of anything else you might have seen earlier that you're wondering, is it still available? So we've got a carat 20 here. Why is it so much more diamond weight than the links collection typically is? Because you've got 3 links. Normally it's just the 1 center link that is done in diamonds. Here, this time around, you're getting a little extra because you're getting the white diamond links and the pink diamond link together stacked side to side. Welcome to the show, by the way, everybody. I know we're a little tardy to our top of the hour. We only have 52 minutes left in the show. This is our customer appreciation event. It is not even an annual event. It is very seldom that we celebrate to this degree of discounting while you still have a full money back return privilege. So you are not going to shop a final sale event despite these very, very, very low prices. They're the best sale event pricing we do. We have just a few short minutes in this Monday night. Remember, we're not here tomorrow. We don't have a Tuesday show. We never have. So this is where you want to get your shopping fix and fill in, because then we don't see you until we return on Wednesday night. So Wednesday evening, our next show, the customer appreciation event will be continuing Wednesday and Thursday as well. But I want to keep keep it in mind that we've got a very, very limited selection of our jewelry, and this is only a 2, for example. So you've got 2 people in the country that are going to take this, and yet all these great discounts that you have. So continue to get requests in if you have them. This is our pink and white diamond link. It is based off of the scale and the size of the medium version, otherwise known as Lolo's links. So I'll try it on so you get familiar with that. It is going to come, since it is a limited edition, you're going to get a hand signed and numbered little placard with it. It's a little card, a little laminated certificate for you. So not like a big, full legal size paper size. It's more like a little ID card size. So you can kind of keep it with the box with it. But it's a really beautiful look because, as you see here on the hand, it goes diamond side to side. So isn't that cool how that, doesn't actually get into that mirror finish gold? You see a little bit linked up to the sides, but other than that, it's really diamonds across the hand, and it's all 14 karat rose and white gold. Only 2, stays as is, huge opportunity. And of course, on the inside, my entire links collection is hand signed. So that's going to be the case here as well, as you see it up close, which I always tend to put it the wrong way on first guess. Here it is again, turned it the other way. You can see that above the hallmark where it says 14K, I'm going to hand sign it on the inside for you as well. So just that little personal touch, since it was a pleasure to get to design some great pieces here throughout the years, and this is one I'm very proud of, and I know has been, actually I just had a customer a couple days ago. What day was it? I think it was Friday morning. She sent it to me and she said, hey, look, here's a ring that I don't know if you authorized this, but here's a big designer doing your ring in lab-grown diamonds. And let me tell you, it was my Lynx ring, or at least a very, very similar imitation of, and it was done with lab-grown pave diamonds, and the ring was far more than our natural diamond version. So talk about a value that we're proud of as well, but obviously not many people can do a pink diamond pave Lynx like this because pink diamonds are seldom seen. And we're blowing it out right now instead of $69.99. Hi, Susan, welcome to the show. Happy Monday to you. Glad you're with us tonight. This is very important though, $69.99. Listen, if there's anything you've dreamed of owning from our collection, listen, if it's anything in jewelry, stud earrings, bangle bracelets, band rings, whatever you can dream up, we usually have it. If it's an exotic like Paraiba, no matter what it is, we want to hear from you because this is the 50 minutes to shop it. This is our big Monday night. Every Monday night we spend it marking everything down, but this is a higher degree and a higher level of markdowns given that you get 10% off everything. And look where that's supposed to be. That'd be $700 off. That'd make it under $6,300. Instead, I'm taking it lower for you, and you get a huge value right now, and you get to save on top of that. So here's what we do. We make this limited edition piece, again, signed and numbered for you. The card is going to have the number of the edition of your ring. Gosh, it's really unique and an original. And sometimes in a limited edition, there will be tens of thousands. We only had, what was it now? I think 40 of them ever. So this is a huge moment. And again, it's not just the center link that's done in diamonds, it's 3 links, everything across the top, done in diamonds, and it's not even $3,500 or $3,000. Keep in mind, we're over 50% off already, and we're going even lower than that. It's not $35,000, it's not $3,000. I want you to have this if you love it. If you're a collector of this particular links collection, well, this would be the natural next step. Pink diamonds, that huge upgrade that it is, and we're gonna make it, you know what, send it out. Better than $29.99. Let's make it more affordable than it's ever been, including debut day when it completely sold out. We were only able to make a couple of more, and that's it. So this is the chance right now to pick it up, and then we've got Ruby on the way, but it's only $1,999. And that means you get $200 extra off. It's $17.99 at checkout. I'm gonna try it on the hand again. Easy to wear, again, based on the mid size. You know, I did a large version, a medium, and a small of the rings in the white diamonds. This is absolutely 100% the same scale as the medium version, which is the most popular. So if you have Lolo's links, expect it to be that same size, but instead of white diamonds and gold, done in pink and white diamonds and gold, 2 tones of gold as well to match that. So again, really nicely tapered in the back. It's still gonna have the mirror finish links on either side, but the 3 main links right there. And to me, it's a symbolism of strength. The idea that 1 link in metal and diamonds would be strong, but somehow this idea when you put and when 2 pieces or 2 links are married together, and there's that union and there's that harmony of the way they look, but also the way that they may be different in this case in pink and white diamonds, and yet this united and that this one great design is created, and it's only made stronger by the idea that we're stronger together, right? And that's oftentimes, I think, you know, whether it's a family or friend, I mean, the friends that become family, right? Good friends become family. The family that we have, the family that, again, we dream of having, that's the kind of thing where we know that those bonds between human beings are so unbreakable when you've got strength. And that's what, to me, that's what this ring actually is meant to symbolize. It's not just a cool look or a great aesthetic. It's meant to be also, you know me and meaning. All of my jewelry that I really, really, really wear the heck out of, it's because it has meaning. It's because it has importance to me, or a symbolic, or a symbol of a milestone or of a journey. That's what these kinds of rings are about. And so I always like in my designs for them to have some meaning for you as well, whether you're keeping it for yourself or giving it as a gift. And then we have something special coming up in Ruby on the way as well. But operators, will you let me know if you're getting one? Because I only have 2. So when they're gone, they're gone. There's nothing more I can do or bring back, because pink diamonds are scarce. They always have been, but it's not getting any easier to find them out and about these days. $17.99 and change. Your price, your low, your awesome value. And then Ruby's on the way. I do have some pink diamond pave drop earrings that would go nicely with this ring too, if you're interested. You want to see something cool that's new too? I'm going to flash this. What's that? Okay, we've got something coming up. Really affordable and brand new design. Look at this. This is a pendant with not 1 but 2 Mandarin garnets, and it's crazy affordable. We're going to see that coming up in a little bit as well. And you know what? This Tanzanite, it's going to go. We have the most beautiful Tanzanite and platinum. Before I get to our ruby, let's look at this. It's a 10 carat. Now I know we've seen our fair share of blue wing block Ds, but rarely have we seen a blue wing with baguettes. A lot of them. Big individual baguettes, round and round and round the way. Look at that stone, 11240, 983. Check that out. Pink links. Okay, so 1 gone, 1 left, but the second one is verifying. So it doesn't look like that one's long for this world either. Now we talk tansy. Triple, let's see, 11240, 983 is the number. A platinum setting, a 10 karat 04, and a ton of diamonds. 2 carats exactly. And let's take a look at where they go, because right around the Tanzanite, they're going to be rounds. And then the rest of the way, you look at the way this outer edge is lined, it's done all with tapered baguettes all the way around. Look at that. Stunning, isn't it? That's going to be a 1 only. It will fly. I know. You want the big 10 carat. It's museum reserve. Yes, it is. Designer platinum piece. So we really upgraded the metal there for you. And we just have 1. Time to get it going. And we will. This is just going to be a little too easy for a Tanzanite lover to take advantage of. I hope you will. 2 carats in diamonds is rarely seen. I'm going to try it on because that's the most vital thing. Right now it's $15,999 and it's never been on the air. So it's time to make sure that not only do we need to discount it, it's our honor to really reward those of you hanging out with us during this customer appreciation event, give you a better value than $10,000 when it looks like this, side to side. Something about it is so bold, but it's very easy to wear. And again, nothing like the feel of platinum. Platinum is that very dense metal that gives you a greater feel and a greater density than even 18 karat gold. So you've got that really substantial weight to your ring overall, and a 10 karat plus, and 2 carats in mostly baguettes. All channel set. That is so complex to do. If you don't have the patience of a saint, forget about a tapering baguette channel. It's just impossible. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not, nope, not 10,000. It's not 99. Look at that. Wowza. Isn't that something? It's not going to be 9,000. Let's keep going. We got to move it. Everything's got to go. We only have 43 minutes now, 42 actually in the show. So not a lot of time. And we still have a lot of jewelry to get to. And trust me, it's going to be a lot of affordable in this last hour, but we're going to get this museum piece gone. It's not 99, 89, 79, 69. It's really good. But I'm showing you some of our best per carat Tanzanite deals already tonight. So let's do it again. It's not even $69.99. Get ready. And you've got 10% off, which is going to be a significant extra savings, especially when I mark it down to $59.99. And you get 10% off. That's $53.99 and change. And that means that 10 karat, well, that's a very important mounting. We cannot just forget about the 2 carats of diamonds in that platinum mounting, because that is upgraded. From everything else we've seen, I really do think that we are looking at the most important mounting we've seen with Blue Wing Block Ds yet. Go ahead, JT. Oh, okay. This one, $59.99. Plus your 10% off, $53.99 is your price tag. And then the ruby. And then we're going to get to that Mandarin pendant. I know a lot of you are asking about it. We're going to get to it. It's affordable. It really is. It's very affordable. We're going to surprise you in a good way. And we're going to wait and see who's got this one at $53.99. That is the dream piece. Yes. The which one? Oh, got it. That was $9.99 on the Diamonds by the Yard bracelet. Yes. DBTYB is $9.99. Did anybody else get the pink links? Pink links, anybody? Last one still here? All right. Pink links, still one left, I believe. And then we are going to get to, again, shout out Stephen and Mary, who separate shoppers but had made requests at some point. I've got your rings here if you need to see them. All right, let's move on. We got a great piece coming up. I'm going to get to the Mandarin garnet. I'm just feeling it. We see all these requests coming in. It's a new pendant for us. It's 1125-265. I'm going to show it on the hand first because I really want you to see how big the design is. Take a look at this. I don't know why that Tanzanite is here, but at the moment it is. This is going to be a little odd to hold with tweezers because it's actually got 2 bails. See them at the top there? 2 bails. So you're going to put your chain through each bail, under and then through. Under through one side and then out through the other. And then it's going to sit right there. You won't see the tweezers, obviously, when you put your chain through it. It's going to be an invisible hidden bail. The length of the piece is going to be 1 inch from top to bottom. It's only going to sit like so. Actually, did they do that? Well, yeah, you know what? If you've got a really fine chain, you can wear it like that as well. You can. There's enough room. If you have a super, just basic pendant chain, you can put it through the top, or you can put it through both baskets behind your mandarins, and you can wear it like this. So it's a reversible style. It's going to be a carat 50 total weight. That means 75 points on each Mandarin garnet pear shape. And it's white, yellow, rose. And the 1 inch size top to bottom. I'm going to show it on the neckline. How do you guys like it? Do you like it this way with the pear shapes on top, or do we like it the other way? Beautiful thing is, when you get it at home, chances are you're going to like it both ways like I do, and you're going to mix and match it maybe by the day for the neckline. Whatever feels appropriate that day, whatever mood you're in. Why not have 2 looks in one? That's what this is going to give you. But that's the size reference from a distance away so you can see it. Now we're going to go back up close, and I'm going to show you the deal of the day when it comes to, 2 ways to wear it. It's just fabulous. Wear it however you want. But it's a pendant. It's versatile. It's again, we talked about mandarins and how very, very expensive they become. We don't care. We're making it affordable here no matter what. And you're not paying $9.99. And mark my words, you're not getting those two stones loose for that price. This is a finished jewelry piece in mirror finished gold. Look how spectacular and bright. You would think, and trust me, you're going to get people coming up to you all day that say, oh, I love your orange diamonds. I love your orange diamond pendant. I love that. That's what they look like. Except, truth be told, orange diamonds are a little bit more brown and murky than those mandarins. The mandarins are brighter, they're livelier, they're more neon, and it's not going to be $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. I'm just on a mission with our last 38 minutes here to make some things affordable, like really affordable, like more affordable than we've seen all night long, not even $699. Now, there's still 10% off. And I'm still not done discounting. Let's go. It's not even $599. No, it is not. It's not. I don't know. I just am on this little mission here to have every single price point covered throughout every single show in this event. And do we ever see any fine jewelry at $599? Is kind of silly. You'd probably be talking about sterling silver, which is borderline fine jewelry. Technically, yeah, it's still a precious metal, but I kind of think gold is where it's got to be. We're not doing $599, and nobody's on the phone lines yet. I really was sure that at $9.99 that's a done deal, but we are going to do something even better for you. Nobody on this one? Then I'll go lower. Wait, I'll go lower. You know I just want to make some magic happen. And how else do we show our true appreciation? How about $499 with an extra $50 off essentially there? So it's under $450 if you want to have that piece at your home, in your collection, for your bright mint. I mean, that's a lot of fun. And this is what I think about. As a jewelry lover who also likes to think about colors and coordination and what's hot, what's in style, what's in fashion, it's summertime. It's hot still. We're just approaching August. We got some summer left. We know in Southern California, we're steamy hot through October. But you know what? When fall rolls around, so this is like the perfect color for summer, I think. Bright, neon, you're feeling a little bit like more brighter colors come out this time of year. But then fall rolls around and the leaves are changing and it's pumpkin spice time and it's Halloween. It's perfect for that time of year. And then when you got the winter doldrums and everything's dreary and gray and you're just thinking winter's never going to end, this is the piece you pull out because it's that really, really special bright color. And it's all happening in solid gold and it's still here. My goodness, $449 to get that piece. All right, so I move on and we get to the ruby piece coming up next, which is going to be oh so much fun. It's a really important 70-point ruby that we have. But again, $499, take your $50 off, under $450 to get that home. What a special piece it is. And then we do have, there's a very important Mandarin garnet ring, but it is pricey. So if you're looking for a 2-carat Mandarin, we've got one. Just say the word. But this is where, again, reversible style. You can wear it with the Mandarins up top or the Mandarins at the base. You decide. We made sure that we had bails at top and bottom, so you get to decide how to wear it. Let's get a move on. I don't know why this Tanzanite is still here, but just a reminder that we still have the big blue wing block D in platinum. The 1004 with the 2 carats in diamonds, and that's here. That is here for only $59.99, i.e. $53.99. Let's get to our ruby. It's July. We have 2 days left. Why not? And we have truly, you've heard the old adage, save the best for last. Well, we have really, truly done that here with this ruby in the Burma material, in that bright crystalline gem color that we love. It's item number 11242222, and it is a looker. For anybody, I'm calling you out. If you're like me many years ago when I said, rubies are not my favorite. I said that. And you guys have probably heard me say that all my loved ones seem to have birthdays in July. But you know what? It's their birthstone, so I love it because it's associated with them. I often wear other people's birthstones, not my own. But I really didn't love it for a long, long time until I saw Burma ruby. And then I was like, I kind of like it now. And then I started to see what we call the ultra crystalline. Rubies are still a stone that the whole point is rubies are still a stone that are usually opaque, meaning you don't see through them. It might as well be that wall behind me. And isn't it more fun to see a ruby when you don't have opacity, But when you have clarity, when you have such amazing, powerful, almost like clear as glass, like the window behind me as opposed to the wall behind me. Think of if it was red versus opacity, can't see through it. If it's red that has a crystallinity to it, where you actually see through it, you're seeing clarity, you're seeing right through the back of the ring, that is top gem quality. That's why this stone, when it was actually first brought into the inventory, and I'm talking about long before TVON existed, this was brought into the private collection of ownership. It was set aside. And now, at this current present time, we are bringing those stones out of the private collections, the vaults, the should stay there in private collections forever and ever, amen. Instead, they're coming out and being set into jewelry for you. And here we are in these last final few days of Ruby month, which is July, and we're showing you one of our best that we have seen. So take a look, 70 points on the stone, also diamonds in the halo around it, and it's gonna be our 52-point diamond weight, and it looks incredible, and it's a classic setting style, and it's my job to make sure it's affordable. So let's do it right now. And we just tried to make something affordable, and it's still here. I have a $449 Mandarin garnet pendant still hanging out. Hope you didn't go anywhere here because we got another 32 minutes now. 32 minutes left. And we're ready to get this one home, and it's white, yellow, or rose gold, and it's going to be going very quickly. Okay, remember how I said that this is an event where we don't do auctions? I kind of have to here. Well, I have two options. I either have an $89.99 price tag, or the option to go $5,500 to open it. To be honest, Tim, are you all right? You okay? Okay, what's happening over there? Really? Why? You got piercings? Oh, tell me more. Where are they? Tragus? Just your lobe? Your lobe, okay. You didn't do like helix, upper helix, forward helix, tragus? No? Did you see all the gymnasts? All the gymnasts at the games, they've all got their tragus pierced. Okay, enough about that. Don't get me started on piercing. It's just a way you can wear more jewelry. So obviously I'm gonna like it, right? Anything that allows me to wear more jewelry, I'm going to be into. But here's what we're going to do. $89.99 is not your price tag. So I had the option of $5,500 to open, but I don't love the idea of auctions during an event like this because why? I'm discounting everything. So why would we spend the time on an auction if I can just discount from the get-go? But here's the problem. $5,500 may not get it out the door. $4,500 may not get it out the door. We have some pretty strict standards for value on Monday nights. I'm not even sure if $3,500 is going to get an open. And Tony, the truth is I don't really want to do an auction because they take a lot of time. And we only have 30 minutes left. And we have a lot of jewelry. And we may have a request come in before the end of the show. I hope we do. But I want to make this easier than $4,500, $3,500, or even $2,500 when obviously I am far past the point of no return. Speaking of no returns, you can return. So that's just a figure of speech. You get to return anything and everything during this event as a show of our appreciation. Here it is on the hand, one of the most elegant, high-end rubies we can show you. Completely clean, completely transparent, completely gemmy and crystalline, and it's not $2,500. Forget about an auction. I can't do it. They take too much time. We're going to blow it out instead. And that means a better price than even, guys, you saw where we started. You know where the auction was supposed to start. Now I've gotten rid of the price, I've gotten rid of the auction, and I'm going lower than $2,500 as well. And it's not $2,000. And it's not $19.99. And check this ruby out because that's what they should look like. In a perfect world, they would all look just like that. And in a perfect world, they'd all be priced under $2,000. But we know better. And that's not what happens. So you have got what is happening right now is a very important and very poignant moment in our jewelry history here. All together, and especially for any ruby lovers or ruby haters. I'm not afraid to say it because like I said earlier, this is a stone you may not like typically in its normal variety, but once you see the good stuff, you will absolutely be changed. And it's not going to be 19, 18, 17, 16. Got to move some jewelry. It's last hour. It's Monday night. So here's the deal. We don't want to let this 28 minutes go by for nothing. We want to bring you the values. We want to make it available. We want to give you a value that you have not seen all night or all event long, and there aren't many rubies. And obviously, happy birthday to everybody who celebrated a birthday in this month. If you have a birthday coming up in the next couple of days, celebrate. This is a birthstone to enjoy and to love and to own forever and ever, and it's not even $16.99. It's not $15.99, $14.99, $13.99. Have I gone a little bit bonkers on this one? Absolutely. Absolutely. But there is nothing like this value. We're still taking 10% off. So just because the bonkers price goes up there instead of the TVON price doesn't mean we negate the 10% off. That's on everything. So everything means everything. So let's take a look at it. We're going to make it better than 13 or 12 or 11 or $10.99. I want to try this here. Make sure we're all still ready. For the values of a lifetime, it is only $999. And yes, $100 off that. So it'll be $8.99 and 10 cents. And that makes it a lot more affordable and I think a lot better value. So that'll be $8.99 to the very first caller. Let me know if you'd like it. White, yellow, or rose, and yes. Emerald pendant. Yes, I can. And we have another request coming in too. So I knew we'd have some last minute requests coming up, and we do. So thank you. And if you want to cut the air now, you can, if you want to do that now instead of later. Marge, we've got your request, a Savorite and diamond pendant. But first, remind me, Jess, who that was? Neil. All right, Neil, we've got a great emerald pendant for you right now, and then Marge will get to your pendant right after that. And so all the requests here, and then this one's $8.99 and change. So call me if you love it. Great with wonder rings around it, by the way, which we did present earlier. Some fabulous medium-sized wonder rings. And here we go for Neil's request. It's 112-4885. Come on in, Neil, because this is a very big stone. I don't know if he specified size, but we have a very large Colombian emerald right now to show you. It's our 333. So we'll see that next. Then we're going to get to the Savorite pendant. Marge, you asked for that. We'll bring it out for you. Ruby fans, take advantage of that. $8.99 still here at the moment. Let's show you this pendant, which is our wowza, fantastic platinum setting. 333 on the Colombian emerald and diamonds galore. So this is a really important piece. And oh, is it marked down? It's going to be 112-4885. Get ready. This is one spectacular. I mean, just the opal. Just the emerald. Looking at an opal and I'm showing you an emerald. It's our 333 Colombian stone, 49 points in diamonds. Let's show it on the hand. Get you a measurement top to bottom. Any chain, including diamonds by the yard, will work beautifully with that one. There it is on the hand, and let me show you the length here. It is 1 1/8 inches, but just to prove it, we're going to show you here. It's been presented before at $79.99. Now it's a lot better. So there you can see with that bail, just a smidge over 1 inch top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline so you can see it there. That's a fabulous piece and great color. Now this is important because look at how the light is darker where I'm standing. So you're getting more of a true to life color and clarity. You can see the glow. That is a very powerful Colombian emerald. Very much so. And you're seeing that there from the distance away, that lighter or rather darker environment, less light, it's just allowing that stone to really show up for what you're going to see in person, which is just amazing. Let's go back to the wheel and up close and personal show you this platinum piece, which is now less than the $79.99 that it's been. Mega, mega value. First caller, not even $79.99. Half of that's $4,000. We'll take it lower, not $39.99. First caller on this one, $3,699. We'll do it plus $370 off that price. So this is one of those that's for the ages here. When do you see emeralds? They get over 3 carats. This is 3 1/3 exactly. And it's a $33.29 price tag. So we actually got that emerald. If you just were to look at the emerald alone, that's under $1,000 a carat when they should be $32,000 a carat according to buying guides in retail. So $33.29 on that one. That would be the big emerald pendant. Then we still have the ruby, I think. Marge, we've got your piece coming up. If you want to get a little jump start on the phone lines, Marge's Savorite and white diamond pendant. Coming up next, it'll be 112-3722 on the way, but $33.29 for a really very clean, very cool. Look at this. The carat weights are inscribed on the inside where your platinum under gallery is. There's the big size of that stone. Of course, emeralds always have inclusions if they're natural out of the earth. But you just want to go for a stone that has as few or as little, or still despite inclusions, it's going to give you that glow and that gleam. That one has it. Let's get to our Savorite and diamond piece here. 112-3722 is, I've always loved this design because it also wraps around the edges and the sides. It's 18 karat solid gold. It does have the combination. Think of it like a kind of a subtle stripe, but kind of that curved stripe of diamonds and Savorites alternating. The diamonds are set in the yellow gold, But the Savorites are set in a little bit of black rhodium, which really sets them off. It's 18K, it's 1.5 carats of Savorites and 75 points in diamonds. So you do get a 2.25 carat total gem weight here. And yet it is going to be that I don't like $39.99. So we bring it even lower for you right now. And brand new discount on this one, Marge. And it's one only. It does stay in the gold, but look at this. Some very elaborate under gallery scroll work that you have there. And that's going to be also, let's take a look at it on the hand from a further perspective. It is a big bail. It's going to accommodate most basic chains plus your diamonds by the yard. Here's the length that it's going to have as well. And Marge, give us a call if you like it, but it's the first caller to say yes. Yeah. Oh no. Oh really? So this won't work for Marge. So she wants a white gold only, guys. So this is open to anybody else who would like it. So consider this open season here. We'll do it for $16.99. And that means a much better price at your discounted 10% off level. So make sure you dial in quickly on that one. It's going to be $15.29 and change. We do have, by the way, Stars request coming up next. And it looks like we have two. We have a rhodochrosite and a Congolese blue-green. So we'll see those coming up. Emerald pendant still here. Ruby ring still here. If you'd like either of those, the Savorite pendant still here. Now, Star, take a look at this. First, we're going to start with the rhodochrosite. And is this ever a gem? It is our rhodochrosite trillion. I adore this stone. I've seen a lot of good rhodochrosites lately. My trillion here is my favorite. It's item number 1124272. It's also 18 karat white gold. Stays that way. 97 points, so a light 1 carat for certain here. And it's a trillion, so very unique. Plus, the trillion cutting is actually showing you hot pinks, purple pinks, golden pinks as well. All different colors, but overall, one of the rarest stones in the world with a 44-point diamond weight and all-around brilliance around it. Almost that shield-like style that it's creating. Great finished, designer under gallery there as well. The designer insignia is what that upside-down letter C denotes. And we've got a great value on it. And this is one for the ages here because it's rare to see a rhodochrosite ever in fine jewelry. Usually they're loose stones in boxes, museum display cases, things like that. They're usually, that's where they are set. Here to wear it in a ring. Again, be a little bit more cautious when you wear it because it's a little softer stone than most, but it's a beautiful look and it's only going to be $29.99 plus your $300 extra off. So $26.99 at checkout on the rhodochrosite. It did start at $8,000, by the way. So a very important discount on that one. Then we also have, if you're debating between the two very different stones, but we have a Congolese blue-green emerald cut as well. Our biggest one, the 17 karat, sold a couple of days ago. Today we bring out the 515 coming up. The trillion's amazing. Let me try it on for you as well, whether you want to wear it point up or point down, but that's what it looks like. And that's where, again, kind of this really cool feel where you've got a little subtle point to each of the top and the bottom sides of this wider band ring. We'll get to the Congolese next, but that's a good one for our rhodochrosite lovers. Here comes the fabulous blue-green. Take a look at this. Blue-green Congolese, and what a color it is. Great clarity, too, on the emerald cut. Let me get that little smudge off the sides. And Sherry and Stephen, we've got some more requests coming up. By the way, Andy, that wasn't the same Stephen that asked for the ruby earlier, was it? Different one? I'm not sure, because I see the spelling is the same, so it might be. We had a ruby floral request. We'll see. But here we go. This is going to be 112-4108, and that's the Congolese emerald cut. 515 is the size, 11 points in the diamond weight, and it is a very important discount. This one was set, $49.99. Let's do better, and let's take it all the way down. Actually, there's a brand new discount that just happened. So Star, if you like it, great time to pick it up. Diamond weight, we kept at a minimum. I want to show it to you on the hand here. The spectacular step faceting just really brings that stone to life. It comes alive with color. It's different colors. It's blends of colors. It's greens. It's blues. There's a little bit of golden on this stone as well. But again, we have to point out it's tourmaline. It's supposed to be much like emeralds and rhodochrosite where it's included. It's not. You don't see a flaw in that stone. Nothing. Except bright, gorgeous color, gleaming, bold steps of light. We're going to blow it out right now for $19.99. It'll be $17.99 at checkout. Then we've got a couple of gold quartz stones to show you for Sherry and Stephen. So 2 gold quartz pieces coming up. I don't know. That Congolese tourmaline, I've had enough of them at this point where I think we know a 515 should be about 3 times this price. You're getting a $17.99 price tag. Doesn't make sense. Let's get to our gold quartz. Got to keep moving because we still have new jewelry to show in the last 18 minutes of the show. These are all requests. Reminder that you can be the first caller and take anything you want. So keep that in mind because oftentimes our requesters don't take the request. So that's where we still want to make sure that you get the piece you love. Here are the two options. One is very large and one is more of a large but really simple, elegant mounting. So let's take a look. We have a choice here of yellow diamonds around your oval, or you can just go simple with the white diamond pear shapes along your pear-shaped stone. And that's what they look like. So we'll show you both until Sherry or Steven, if you want us to hone in on one because you have a favorite, we can do that. We'll start with item number 112-4615 on the pear shape. That would have the two big pear shapes on the side. So it's a 3-stone ring overall. It's 18 karat gold. It's a 2 carat 76 pair. We're talking about this one here. And then you have 41 points in diamonds. So each of those diamonds are going to be just about 20 plus pointers. Let's make it easy. If you like the pear shape, huge value on that one. I love the fact it's got big diamonds. This is the 3-stone style we see with important stones all the time. Then if you would like to go here, so again, 4615, 18K, 276, and 41 points, just among two diamonds. So they're much bigger diamonds than we typically see as accents. And then you have over on the other side, and this one stays as is, of course, in that white gold. Unless you absolutely insist, I can change it. Here we go with the other that's going to be as is because it's 1123331. This has a yellow and white diamond combination. So then you have the yellow and the white gold around it. It's a 2 carat 60. So believe it or not, that stone is smaller in carat weight than that stone. So this is why with opaques, with cabochons, you always want to be sure and look at the dimension because they can be a little misleading on the carat weights. Perfect example right there. 260 on the oval, diamond weight is 48 points in the yellow, 86 points in the white diamonds, double halo, stripes of diamonds down the side. Two great prices. I don't know how we're doing this, but there's only $100 difference between the two. This one's $14.99. This one's $15.99. Either way you want to go, there's a 10% off discount, which is either $150 of savings or $160 of savings. So you choose out of the two. Now, if you already have a favorite, we'll zoom in on that one and give you the information that corresponds. And which one are you thinking about, Tim, over there? We'll do just that. If you already have a favorite, oval versus pear, pear versus oval. We're finding out which one they like better, and then we'll zoom right in. Don't know. Okay. Well, it's $14.99 on the left, $15.99 on the right. And then just in case Steven is the Steven that at some point asked for a ruby ring, this is the ruby ring that he requested. Just in case. So that's going to be 112-4340, by the way. That ring is $777. So it's actually under $700 for that ring with your discount. If anybody wants the 18 karat gold ruby ring with the floral made up of the 4 pear shapes and the big diamonds. So just a heads up there. Ruby ring looks good. We got a few of our requests still hanging out. Congolese, rhodochrosite, all of them still here. I still wanted to show you the Paraiba. The best value sitting here. No questions on those? All right, we move on. Well, I've been 0 for 5 on my last request here, so it's okay. We'll move on, but that means anybody can get them if you want them. So don't feel like you have to wait around for the requester because they're oftentimes not taking the request. We just want to show them to them. So here we go. This is one that I had much earlier tonight. Wanted to recap it because out of everything I've shown you in the event, which by the way started Saturday, we're about to complete hour number 9 of this customer appreciation event. Out of everything I've had in the event, and there have been stellar, spectacular values, this is the biggest value I've had. And at this point, we're going to recap a few items like this one. We're going to show you the bangle because we're getting a lot of requests for the diamond designer bangle that was here earlier. That's the 77-point big time diamond designer bangle piece and the matching ring. We're here, great discount, set opportunity. This is the one you got to get though if you want the biggest value on Paraiba, which is not a stone that gets discounted ever or at all. Rely on us to bring you the best values in Paraiba worldwide. It's here and only here. This is 112-3515. It's a nearly 4 carat stone. I've had 4 carat Paraibas. Granted, they're really, really limited here and there, but when I've had them, they're $40,000 and $50,000. That's too much for our shoppers, typically. I've been here 8 years. I've sold a lot of jewelry. We don't sell things that are $40,000 or $50,000, even when that's a great value. It's just a lot to spend on one piece of jewelry. Our happier price point is like $2,500, $3,000. But when you get a 3 carat 71 Paraiba, this is item number 5315. I think I might have said a different number. 5315 is the number. It's really important because it's almost 4 carats and it's a blue green and it's copper bearing. This isn't the Congolese where we're not sure. It's a for sure. It's a certainty that this Mozambique mine stone is copper content. It is copper and manganese, which makes this a Paraiba, which makes it the signature color blue green, which now has the biggest value I can bring you because somehow this is not $45,000 today. And that's what they've been. We've had 4 carat stones. I've had some 5 carat stones. That's where they are. They're huge amounts of money. It's not something everybody can tackle. We're going to get this one out of here because I do think this is the best value of all the event. I've done this since Saturday. It was 3 hours Saturday, 3 hours yesterday, and 3 hours almost concluded tonight. This is the best value we've had out of everything. And then I'll do a couple of the recaps, but you got to get in on this one because Paraiba lovers know. You just know. You know a value when you see one. It's 18 karat solid gold for the setting. You're probably saying, where are the diamonds? They're on the sides, in the profile, in the most high-end new designer. Like this is the big, big wow factor we're seeing now. And they go all the way around. So they're like a beautiful, almost like I think of it like a belt around your basket, right? At that midway point of the basket are where the diamonds go all the way around, but it also allows you to appreciate the stone from all the different angles and sides by leaving the basket open. Yes? Savorite pendant. Thank you so much. Yellow gold is how that one stays there, Sean, just as a reminder. Enjoy the Savorite pendant. And here we go with the $45,000 ring that is no longer $45,000. It's going to go, and it's going to go quickly. And right now, it is under $4,000. It's $39.99 with $400 extra off. So it's really $35.99. And for a 371 copper bearing Paraiba tourmaline. Amazing. It really is. And that's for one caller. So good luck. Let me know who's got it. $35.99 for a nearly 4 carat. It's incredible. So hopefully that one should get a home before we go. We are down to 11 minutes now, so final moments for requests here. Give us time to show you whatever you'd like to see before we run out of time on this big Monday night. We're also not here on Tuesdays, so we all got to get through our Tuesday TVON withdrawals, and then we'll be back with you on Wednesday at 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Still have the big Tanzanite. I still have the Mandarin garnet pendant for $4.99. I probably went too low on that one. That was just probably a function I went too low. We do have the Panther necklace from earlier, the big 1846 Tanzanite, the Wonder Bangle. I just want to take a moment and recap what I think is our second best value, which is the designer diamond bangle. It was very popular earlier. So many of you might have missed it. I know there's a lot going on this time of year, especially on television, that only happens once every 4 years. So when something only comes around every 4 years, a lot of people tend to watch it, and I'm totally on board with that. But if you just maybe missed the first couple hours of the show, I didn't want you to miss this one. This values everything, and I'll try on the Paraiba. As soon as I put this bangle down, I want to see the Paraiba on the hand here. Stackable, by the way. Great with wonder rings. Great to add a band or 2 or 3 or 5 if you want to stack around it. But for $35.99, when you've got that really high-end, new designer style with the diamond still along the outside edge, all 18 karat. Remember, we upgraded the gold purity for you from a typical 14 to an 18 karat. And did you get the Savorite there, Sean? Very good. Savorite pendant gone. We still have a Savorite ring from earlier, by the way, in a pear shape with pink and white diamonds if you're interested. This one, Jess, are you taking it? Nope, not yet. All right, back to the wheel we go. Let's go back to the bangle, which is our, yes? The what? Oh, okay, good. Let me show it real quick. Hold that thought. Here it is, JT. It's the ruby ring. It's item number 1124340. Let's zoom in on this one. Flashed this earlier because I thought maybe Stephen had requested this. It's 18 karat gold, 1 carat in rubies total. So those are quarter carat pear shapes, each put together as a floral ring with 35 points in diamonds. That's the big double row on the sides and the big bezel set stone in the center. Yellow gold only, stays as is. We'll size it for you at $777. That's it, $777 minus your 10%. So it'll be under $700, $699 and change if you'd like to get that one home. $6.99.30 if you'd like to get that. That is a fabulous ring. Remember, 18 karat gold again, so we have more of that upgraded gold. If there's anything you want to ask about, 8.5 minutes left in our broadcast. Don't see you till Wednesday night, so make sure you get requests in now. The last thing you want to do is wait till the next day, because pieces sell at the end of the show. And after we go off the air, that's when a lot of the remaining pieces go. So this is the time to pick them up. Let me also show this on the hand. It's a little smaller ring size right now. So I'm going to pop it on the pinky here, and you can see it like that. And just get a little size perspective on that one. 777, it's really $6.99. JT, let me know if you'd like it. It is a one only. It's gone. Congratulations. Back to the Bangle, designer Bangle. Just again, knowing that a lot of you may have just tuned in the last hour and a half or so, this was something you might have missed, and I can't have that because it's the best value it's been. It's triple, actually 112-1625. It's the designer Bangle. But some of this designer Bangle is usually just a little etching in something across the top. We upgraded it with diamonds. We gave you 11 pointers, 7 of them across the top, side to side, on an average or a large. Remember, it's 6.5 to 7.5. If that's what you wear, get the average. If you wear a 7.5 inch or larger bracelet, typically get the large. The large, it's unbelievable how affordable we're making this when it is this unbelievable stature of gold, thick and depth of the gold that we don't normally see, solid mirror finish, and it is a solid bangle. This is not a hollowed out piece, which is where the price tag gets so crazy absurd in a good way. That's your thickness and depth through the sides. Here's the back. Look at the inside of the front. Look at the inside of the back. You can see that is solid, and it is not a thin little dental floss fine piece. We're talking about substantial. It's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Average or large. The large is a little bit more because there's a lot more gold weight. It's $22.99 for the large size, but of course you get about $230 off that price. And then the average is what most of us wear. And it's stackable, and it's great to get, mix and match different gold colors if you'd like to. I still believe that this is, well, it's one of our best sellers all time. There's a reason for that. It's the value, it's the classic style, it's the universal look, it's the fact that men and ladies alike are wearing this designer style all over the world as one of the iconics. By the way, it's never going to go out of style. This isn't that piece that you like it today, but in a year you're over it. This is iconic. It's been around for so long. It seems to only be gaining in popularity and traction as the years go by. You see very high profile people wearing multiples at a time. You see it everywhere you look. In really circles of fine jewelry lovers. They love this design. It's normally a lot more money to own. We're going to make it really easy. It's only $19.99 for the average size, which, by the way, takes $200 backwards. So you get $200 off the average. You get about $230 off of the larger size, and you're choosing a gold. You're stacking it if you want to, layering it, gifting it, whatever it is. So this is the time when it's $17.99. Just want to recap that for you because that's one of our big, big values of the entire event. And we're so proud it happened to be here tonight on a Monday night. I think we're caught up on requests too. So the good news is, if there still is a piece you're thinking about, want to see one more time, have a question on, time is now to take advantage. So $22.99 on the larger size. Again, that's for anyone who wears a 7.5 inch or more. If you like to do the average, 6.5 to 7.5, if that's what you wear, that inner circumference is going to be perfect for you. White, yellow, rose gold. I want to try it on the wrist because that's really so essential here. And notice this is that great closure you have. This is a button release, kind of like what we see in earrings sometimes, but we didn't want to do figure eights. That would really mar the contemporary look of it. So instead, there's a button that you will press down. And when you press this button down, it opens up what is an internal locking mechanism because, again, everything, all the magic, all the security is on the inside of the bangle. Let me try it on. So again, just to watch what happens, I press down the button, and then all you're going to do to close it, and by the way, it doesn't fly open. You really have to give it a little bit of help to open it up. So it's not just, this isn't flimsy, tinny, lightweight jewelry. It's made the proper way. And then to close it, you simply line it up and click it closed. But see how it's not closed yet. Click it all the way, It's a really nice sturdy, like you've got to give it a push so that when it's flush like that, that's when it's locked. And you don't have a figure eight that's necessary. There's no figure eights needed because of that internal locking mechanism. We went overboard and we paid more to put it together. We went higher into the workmanship so that you have a beautiful classic style. Now to put it on. So again, button release, you press it down just to open it up. You pop your wrist in through the side. This is really simple and easy. You just clasp it closed. It clicks 3 times, and then it's locked. It's on. Yes, go ahead. Sure. We'll show the larger. Myra, it's not huge. It's a 2 carat. We'll show it to you if we have time, which is 3 minutes till the end of the show, and every line is locked for this bangle. Look at that. So smooth. So smooth. Not a single prong sets any of those 7 individual 11-point diamonds. 11 points are not small stones. Those are big stones. Yes? Gold color and ring size for the Congolese? You mean what it's currently in? Are you talking about the 515? Yes, it's a white gold, and I'll check the ring size for you right now. 2.5 minutes. You're talking about the Congolese, the 515, right? Emerald cut? Okay. That 515 emerald cut is currently a size, it is white gold, we can change it. I'm gonna check it. It says it's a 6, but let me double check that for you. And then 2 minutes. Myra, we may have to show the Mandarin on Wednesday. It is a 6. JT 6. We're just too busy on the phone lines right now. We're still taking a lot of requests here. So Congolese stone, let me know if you need to see it again. JT, up closer on the hand. It's the 515 Congolese, maybe gone already. That was $19.99, so $17.99 at checkout. This is also $19.99, the bangle in the average size. $17.99 at checkout, and again, you will be thrilled. I know we're giving you the money back guarantee. You have that safety net, but trust me, this one ain't coming back. It's just pristine and important, and it feels good. And if you are, I've said this only about a couple of items. If you are a self-proclaimed, self-professed jewelry snob, first of all, I applaud you. I applaud you. You should be. You should be. Fine jewelry is not inexpensive. Fine jewelry is something that you wear every day. It's part of who you are. It becomes part of your aesthetic every day. You should be demanding when it comes to your jewelry quality. You should be. Be proud of that. But if you are somebody who just, jewelry these days never seems to be up to snuff, trust me, you'll love this one. I speak from experience. I have that philosophy when it comes to fine jewelry. It's a function of me being in the business professionally for 22 years. I tend to be a little bit demanding. And I'm demanding about my jewelry, and I want you to be as well, because we are going to deliver the goods, and we deliver the value, and it's right here. So trust me, if you are like never satisfied with the quality of jewelry that you even see out in designer house worlds where there are hundreds of thousands of dollars, you're going to love this piece. This is perfect for the ones who have the highest standards when it comes to jewelry. You want to feel the weight. You want spectacular diamond quality. If you just want it all, you want comfortable fits. You don't want any corners cut, no compromise made. This is where you go. 33 seconds left in our show. I want to remind you, we have no show on Tuesday nights. It's our one night a week. We have no show, no broadcast. We are not here, but we will be back on Wednesday night. Be here, same place, same time as tonight. 7 o'clock Pacific is when it begins. That is 9 p.m. Central Time, and that is 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, we are going to continue this amazing customer appreciation event. So I hope to see you all on Wednesday night. Can't wait. We're going to have so much great jewelry as always and the best values possible. So for now, thank you so much from all of us at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you on Wednesday.